ago, I said I could not stream to TikTok, but now it says I can. Okay, so we're good now. Let me orient correctly, because that's like my stream setup. And here's the chessboard. So just put something on my phone real quick, because I wasn't actually live, or I was live, but it wasn't on TikTok, and that is an important piece of it. I was gonna try the quad stream. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna read the messages, so I want to figure that out tomorrow. And the quad will be with Instagram. I'm one less stream today on YouTube because I don't know. I didn't really like having two. Hard to explain. It just didn't feel right. So I'm gonna stick with just the one output to YouTube. But I think I will add Instagram tomorrow because my PC can't handle it. So I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it and just try that. I have a few Instagram followers, but I do have some. So we're gonna go up here in this daily game here to E3. Let's see. They go back here with the bishop. Now I feel like I just want. Okay, I want to get some type of piece here because we have the diagonal controlled. So that's an important piece. Maybe pawn forward, but I guess rook here. My rook is just so weirdly placed. Like it's not even that good. I'm gonna go G5 honestly, because we're gonna go G5 with the idea of maybe, I don't know, like knight. My knight has an escape square, so that's what I'm thinking of with pawn here forward. Okay, the rook's gonna come up. I'm up a pawn here, but that's about it. This is a weak file, so I should probably exert some control over that. Now you could also go pawn forward. That'd be like an interesting little idea. They have to react, but they could just go a square up. I think knight back though grants me a little bit more as we control this entire d file. They have to think twice before doing anything there. H6, quick move. I think that's the last daily game, right? Yep. All right, so we get that win. I don't see any messages from anyone yet. So I'm going to do a survival puzzle rush. I guess not puzzle storm. And then we have enough people. We will have a tournament. If we have enough now, we can have it right now. You just got to let me know in chat. Because right now I just can count me as a player. But if you want to play and you want to count yourself, be counted. Oh, restart. Restart. I got the second puzzle wrong. Not good, not good. I want to start off and not get any of the easy ones wrong. Alright, let's not speed through it too fast. It's not timed. So we're going to take here. The rook slides over. Okay, this is checkmate. Alright, 3 for 3. Alright, this is a free queen. We're 4 for 4. Alright, this is checkmate 5 for 5. This is checkmate 6 for 6. Okay, this is a very good start. You know, I should get these right. They're pretty simple, but I'm not going to take it for granted. Checkmate here. Checkmate here. We're 10 for 10. Alright, let's go from here. I think it's knight back because the rook is falling at the end, right? So let's capture that. I think it's knight here. They have to take, and then the rook slice over, checkmate. Discovered attack. All right, king down. The only move that works, pawn forward to draw. They push their pawn up. This is a weak one. I think you can take because the rook is hanging here in the corner, and then you'll take the knight here in the center. All right, next one, the rook slides over. Pawn forward is my first thought because it attacks the queen and it opens that up. Try to see if there's a better idea, though. I don't think there is. Let's go straight here to f6. And what do you take with this is the question. I would guess it has to be the queen. Or not the queen. The bishop, I mean. Yeah, attacking, they have these 3 pieces, but you have 2 defenders. Take with the bishop, and then take with the rook, because the rook is there, so you don't want to take the queen first. I have this rook come down, because this guards this, but this guards this, so then this rook goes down for checkmate. You want to join Summer? And we got new subscribers over 865. So Summer, oh, wow. So Summer, when we have enough people, we will start up. We need 2 more people besides you and myself to get it started. But we will have the viewer tournament as soon as we have some confirmations. But until then, I'll do this. So we have something happening on the screen. That's going to be checkmate. We have the white pieces. This is just mate. The pawn acts as a king there. All right, next. Queen here is my first thought. Yeah, because this is forced mate. You'll see in a second. This is forced mate. Even though it looks like it's not. Because you take, and then the rook slides down. And then here, because the knight guards the escape square. And can we go 20 for 20? This feels like an unstoppable mate. Bishop here to h3. Yeah, they can't stop. They can't do anything. And just checkmate. Don't take the queen. Don't fall for anything. Going all the way down looks good, but they actually have an escape square that way. But going down here, it ends the game. As the king can't go anywhere. They can't get out the way. There is a checkmate. It's not this way because the king can go there. But because you control the file, they can't go there because of the king. You just need a check on this diagonal. Luckily, we have one with bishop here to d7. Pawn slides forward. Queen up is the first thought. There's a mate. They have to go up. You'll take, and you'll take the rook at the end. Let's see if that happens here. Capture, and then you capture here on h8. All right, let's see. The rook slides over. Oh, I think it's capture, and then you push here. And then up, and they're too slow to stop the promotion, although it's equal material. They take a pawn there. Wow, this is a win. Oh, I guess you capture, and then you push, and then you go up. And they can't stop two. Oh, wow. Because they take with check. Yeah, that's the problem, right? They take with check, so you have to go in the corner. Tough. Went way too quick there. That wasn't even that hard, but that's a bad miss. But knight here to e5 is checkmate. Let's get back accurate. Rook down, bishop down, check over. Feel like that would be good enough. There's checkmate in one. Looks like we're gonna have a slow start today. Rook down, check. They go here, check over, checkmate. We have 2 strikes. We have to be clutch. We can't get anything wrong. I try and get at least 40. It feels like. I don't know if it's possible with 2 strikes in the first 30. But I think it's a sack. Rook over, checkmate. All right, 2 for 2 since we've made that mistake. Queen's gonna slide over down. I would love to see the rest of it though. Maybe it's here, take. Oh, this is probably the first move. Okay, the king drops back. Rook can capture, check. Queen take. Yeah, there's nothing else that makes sense. So take, take. All right, 3 for 3. We're having a bit of a clutch run here. Take here. I want to at least get to 40. I really want more than 40, but given the scenario, seems a bit difficult. We can give a check, but they have this block. So I'm considering going up. The king gets out the way. That's why I'm worried about that move. How can you play? So the way you can join in when we have enough people, I haven't made it just, I'll make it now. I'll just put the link in chat, and then if we have enough people, we do. And if not, we'll go back to this. But I see a couple messages, and that tells me that maybe we should start this part now. But I'll put a link in chat for you, and you'll be able to join in. What's going on, Miss53 bot? Let's create the... Anything happened today? Nothing crazy. First of the day. First of the day. All right, let's create this one. 3+0. Set the time unrated. I'm going to set this for 7:06-ish. All right, everything looks good here. Let's create the tournament. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, the link is here in the chat. Here we go. A 4-stream. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying. And then for those who are watching on TikTok, join my club. It's PJ's Chess. Appreciate all those likes there on TikTok. I didn't see who sent them, but thank you. I see it's at 90 now. Much appreciated there on TikTok. But let's go to the notes. And I have just put it there for those watching there. Join my club is PJ's Chess, PJS Chess, and you'll be able to get in. So I've joined in. Does anyone want to play me in a puzzle battle before I get back to the puzzle rush? If so, sing username in any of the chats, and I'll get that. Let me put this here so I can read this better, actually, and turn up the brightness. But yeah, if you do want to play in puzzle battle, send a username. If not, I can do a rated one online. I'll wait a little bit. I know there's a delay, but if not, I'll get back to the puzzles that I was doing. But let me know if you would like to participate in that. I don't see any messages yet, so I'll go back. I'll do a puzzle battle. I guess 5 minutes puzzle rush. We have a time puzzle rush we can do. See if we can get higher than we did on the survival. We'll pressure, make a diamond. We'll take here. All right, next checkmate the knight guards the escape square because it can't go here. Heir to F2. All right, 2 for 2. Rook's going to capture down here on E1. Rook B1 capture checkmate checkmate. Or it's not checkmate that time, but it's almost mate. You're going to take here on D1. Bishop down on F2. Checkmate. We're 10 for 10. Or 9 for 9. About to be 10 for 10. Here, down. I just said a little bit early, but we are 10 for 10 there. Take here on F2. Capture. Again, you'll sack on F8 and checkmate. The king's in the corner. Check. Slide down. And you'll take here on F1 for mate. Same idea. A lot of F1 ideas. Okay. I think you'll take and walk your king back and then take that pawn as well. Okay, the bishop drops back. How do you win material here? Maybe it's the capture and capture. Only thing that I can see. And then take. And now you have the bishop pair, and that should be a win. The rook slides over in this game. You can't take here. Knight there you could do. But what happens after queen back? That seems... Oh, maybe there. Oh, you win the knight. That could be it. Take, and you win that knight there. All right, that is it. The rook slides up. Can't say I'm sure. I guess rook over. Arena bullet. So the first one's a blitz. Yo, what's going on, Shadow Monarch? How you doing? How you doing? Glad you're back in here. But the first one is blitz though, Bills. And then I'll vote for bullet for the second one myself, I'm sure. Take, check. All right, 18 for 18. The link is there in the notes and in the chat for Twitch and YouTube. Checkmate now. All right, next, the queen's going to drop back. Oh, is it check there to win that? That's a pretty cool idea. That feels harder than puzzle 20, than an 1100 rated puzzle. This, you just go down. They can't stop the promotion. You get the queen there on g8. Rook's going to slide here to the h file. You can take this, and then you have a check to win this rook here in the corner. Doing good to hear that, man. Good to hear that. I'm also having a pretty good last couple of days, so I'm glad I am. A stressful week has ended. The rook's going to slide down for check. Then we can go queen here. And that should be checkmate eventually. The queen's going to slide over for this one. And that's a pretty easy mate there on g7. Capture. You just want to throw the pawn. Oh, you take and then throw it forward. I did it too fast. It is timed, but still. That's not good. But you can take with check. They go here. You can't go there. I feel like there's still a checkmate that I'm not seeing, though. Because you can't. That doesn't work. So you could either go knight here or queen takes. So between the two, queen takes makes more sense to me. Because if you go here, like how do you corral the king in the center? But this way you have a piece that's closer in. My elo for, I guess, online or over the board, and then what time control. And then I can give you an answer there. I think queen down, check. Alright, that's it. Bishop's going to slide out the way. This is a free bishop. Is it more complex than that? I guess this is what piece you take it with. I would guess it's... Oh, well, you're... Okay, yeah. You have to take this way then. Because you take this way, which I said for a second, the queen just falls. So I think it's just that, yeah. And there you go. So this next one. The pawn jumps forward. You're going to sack queen and then rook down. Takes... IRO. I am 1956 USCF. I don't have a FIDE. What's going on, Jose? Yeah, you can capture king forward. What about yourself? Don't... Oh, the tournament might be starting. No, I did this with enough time. Appreciate those likes there. I don't see a username. I just see likes going up on the screen. But we hit 100, so much appreciated. I think it is sack, yeah. Just trust the instinct there. Take, and then here, because the bishop guards that. The pawn's going to go forward. No, you can't take. There's nothing there. I don't see this one off the top of my head. Oh, maybe. I think I do see it. It's something to do with this. Take. No, I think it's you take this first. Take. And then bishop here. Take fork. I think so. Yeah. And then bishop. No. I had the first move right. The idea was not clear. I got 30 though. With this little time. 1800 CFC. And I'm sure I'll get a CFC rating at some point. I'm excited to do that too. Because I'm not that far away. Rook's going to go down, and then rook here. How long have you been playing for? The rook slides over. I think rook here. And we should get a mate soon. Take, and we have rook sliding down at the end. It might just be pawn forward. Yeah, because if you don't go forward, I think you're just losing. Yeah, king forward. Check. Do you push? I don't think you could push, because they could just go over. Oh, the timer's up. So, we got 32 and a 5-minute timer. Not the worst, but let's see if we have enough people for the tournament. We don't. Oh, it got canceled. Okay. So, let me create another one. It was about to start, yes, summer. Before I make another one, do we have enough interest for it? If you want to play, type in the chat. And 2.5 years? Oh, that's really good. What's the master for CFC? Yeah, do we have anyone who wants to play in the tournament? If not, we can do another survival puzzle rush. I can keep that going. But if we want a tournament, type in chat. We need 3 other players besides myself. I guess 2 more. Because Jose is down to play. We need 2 other players. 2200. Oh, it's the same thing as USCF. Do you have Candidate Master at 2000 if you have the norms for it? Or is it just one title? Okay, I don't see any messages. So I'll do a survival puzzle rush again. But yeah, I don't see anything. If someone wants to play me in a bullet game, unrated, we can do that. But I can do this in the meantime. Or a puzzle battle. Either or. And I'll restart this one. Because this is a bad one. 29 here. We can play again. Alright, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. The rook slides over check. This is going to be checkmate here. Taken on E. Queen capture down. Queen down. Take. Take. Do you have a FIDE rating as well? Or you just have a CFC? Capture. Checkmate. We're 5 for 5 to start off on this one. The knight's going to slide over. Checkmate on G7. This is a free knight. And I think you just take there. The queen's going to slide down for check, and then it will be mate eventually, but it's not exactly mate right there. Oh, it's rook down, knight of a knight of fate checkmate. Or it's not mate, but knight of fate though, because you're going to go here, and then wherever they go, the rook. If it's king f7, the rook slides checkmate, and the other way is checkmate as well. But pawn's going to jump for it, giving the check, and then mate here on h3. All right, 10 for 10, 11 for 11. Here you're not going to win, but you're going to win their queen. They have to sack their queen on f3. You'll take back. The queen can slide over here. Checkmate? I think that's what it is. 1700. Okay. I've only played 3 rated FIDE. My preliminary, I think it's around... Someone sent it to me. I think it's at 1600 or 15. I think it was 1600. But I need to play some more FIDE because I don't think I'm 1600. But you can go queen here to f1 because I played 3. Only 3 of them counted. And I got 3 draws. So it wasn't a... I had a very, very drawish tournament that tournament. I had 1 win and 4 draws. But a slide over... Rook can go over here, but they don't like make you go that far. The knight's going to slide in, but this is check. I think you'll take with the queen. I feel, yeah, because you're attacking their queen, and then you take with the queen. Whatever they go with the queen, you can still win the bishop at the end. Oh, but I guess here, if they go here. So is it this? Well, that doesn't, I guess it's the same thing. Like, they could still just go back. So I'm going to take with the queen then. Yeah. For some reason, bishop back doesn't work. I'm not sure why. I want to see that because I'm not exactly sure they can't go bishop back. So they go here. What are they saying the issue is? Oh, analysis board. So here, take bishop back to d2. Oh, you take here. Oh, and then it's still... Wow, I just missed king to b2. Let's go to this next one, though. Let's see. The knight's going to slide forward. Queen can go here to d4, attacking, and the king can slide over here. But that doesn't feel like that'd be accurate. Oh, no, it is accurate because here... over, discover check, and then you win the queen. That makes sense. Like, at first it didn't make any sense, but now it does make sense. And that it's not checkmate, but it's winning. Alright, the queen could slide up. I don't see how you could get a win off of that, though. Oh, maybe it's because they don't want to go king up, I would imagine. So then they'd go queen up, they take, and you go knight here. I'm not sure why it's losing to do that, but I think that is the tactic, yeah. That's another one I have to see on the evaluation bar, because I don't know exactly why that works. Let's see here. If they were to go king, analysis board again. So queen's going to slide here. King up. I have to see the complete issue. 94 apparently just went. Oh, you're attacking the bishop and the fork. Some of these puzzles are quite deep, as it's not exactly as it seems why it works. But let's go to this next one, though. We are at 20. If you push, they go up. You push. So if you push, take up, the knight's too slow. So you just go up here. Yeah, and now you get the queen, and this should be a win for black. This is opposition checkmate. Not too much to think about. Knight here is good. It's attacking the queen. However, this is better. It's check, and they can't move, so it's checkmate here, knight to e7. This wins the bishop. Let's see if there's something else, though. I'm pretty sure it's just that. Yeah, here. Oh, wait. No, it's not that, because take here, and then here. So it's checkmate on h6. All right, the king's going to slide. I believe it's capture, opposition over up, take, and you're going to win the game. So here, and then take, and then over. All right, so let's go to this next one. Oh, I see. So you could do no, you can't, because take here, because if you took with the queen first, oops, I can't draw an arrow. There. This wouldn't work because of rook down. Rook down first does work. They have to sack, you'll take over, sack on f1. So you're sacking like 2 pieces, but you get checkmate at the end of the day, and you get the win there on f1. Let's go to this next one. The king's going to slide. I'm pretty sure it's just king g8. Yeah, because they can't stop you. The pawn's too fast, and you just have to avoid checkmate because they get king to h7 opposition. You wouldn't be able to win the game. Let's go to this next one. Queen up feels like it's just the move. Yeah, because queen up, bishop down, take. If they take. If they take. And then if you go here, they just move, you just take that. So that should be it. And they do it this way, so it's still fine if you're going to capture the rook and you capture the queen with the rook, because the rook is a flexible piece. You can't move your queen as you're cutting off the king's escape square. What you can do is drop your bishop here, check. Because they'll slide over, you'll go here, and then up, take, yeah. You want to make sure you cut off the escape square. Check here, we get the puzzle right. The king slides up. don't think you can do this. Can you do that? I guess take over. Huh, I guess you can. Yeah. Why do they take back, though? They don't really have to. Here. Does this still work? Pawn, bishop back, captures, over, up. Huh, I guess it still does work. Here, yeah. It would still work. And then here, yeah. I do this next one. The rook's gonna, knight, not the rook. The knight takes there on e5. If knight captures, I want this rook on this file. There has to be more to it, though. Because they could take this with check, and then, like, the pin doesn't really matter, I feel like. So let's see. This still feels like the right move. You could take this turn or go and then go rook over, or go rook over first. The difference is what I'm trying to figure out. Is there a viewer tournament? I would like there to be. The first one got canceled, so I'm just doing this for now. But if you're down to play, I can create another one. How about we do that? We'll just create another one, and we'll see where we get with that. But no, this is the wrong thing. Clubs. My club. We're at 690. Appreciate the new joiners there. Club Arena. Let's try again. Oops, spelled that wrong. And we're going to have this tournament. So if you're watching on TikTok, you can join in. I'll have a link for it in my notes section. And then if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, it'll be there in the messages portion of it. So here it is. You're down. Bet. So here's the link if you're watching on YouTube and Twitch. And if you're watching on TikTok, I want to put it in the notes section. If I can click the right thing in 1 second. Alright, here it is in notes. I've just posted it there if you want to join in. If anyone wants to play me in a puzzle battle, send me your username. I can send it to you. Your birthday's 2 days ago. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Hope it was a good one. Let's see. But I'm in there. We need 3 other people. So if you like to join, just ask. I don't see any message about the puzzle battle, so I'll play a rated one online instead of the puzzle survival. Because we have 5 minutes, so I need to do something that's timed and won't take me over and miss a tournament game. The club, so the club is PJ's Chess. PJS Chess is the same thing as my TikTok username there. So it'll take you, once you're in the club, you just have to go to the note section. It'll take you there. What's going on, Jonathan? How you doing? The rook's going to slide down. That profile picture. Oh, yes. Yes, radical. Rook's going to slide down. They're going to go here. I think check here on D8. It's check. Yeah, it's going to be a win. Capture here on G2. Queen's going to go down here to A8. What's going on, Eliza? Sorry, I missed that message. We can... No. Oh, it's this... You go here and you win the rook here. Not discover. Deflection. Queen down here for checkmate. Queen here, mate, I think. Yeah. Alright, next up, we can go here attacking the queen. I'm not sure how you win the game, though. But I think this is the move. Pawn here to F6. Back. I'm missing how you win, though. This is the first move, I'm sure. Yeah, good thing I didn't have to figure it out. I don't know if I would have, but I do play the right move. Queen's going to take, and then take the rook here in the corner. I guess the queen's not take. Queen's going to move. Take, up. You can't go down because of the queen. This rook is here. Oh, no, yeah, the rook's here. So you just slide your... I see. All right, rook down. They can just win material. Because they go king up, take in the corner. This rook is hanging, though. So this is definitely the first move. Let's just play that. You could capture. Oh, if they take, you have rook. Oh, I see. They take, you have rook here, and you win rook here on e2. All right, next up, this is checkmate because the bishop there. This is ladder mate. I think here, up. Yeah, I think that's the first move. And you take with queen. Or take to queen, and you take the queen. All right, they're going to slide over. This is actually kind of simple, I think. You'll capture, rook down, knight back, bishop there. That should be it, yeah. And then here. I think that's it. Yeah. And then you're going to take the rook. And you can see that knight's hanging as well at the end. All right, the queen's going to slide over. If you take, that doesn't work. There's definitely a side. Oh, it's knight here, and then you slide queen over. That's actually kind of fun. And then you go here, and you take there. This is a hard 20. Neither of us have gone very far, and we're both like 1600 in this, which usually gets you a lot farther than this. Shows the difficulty. If you capture, they go over. Oh, it's rook down. No, it's not rook down. Apparently, it's not. Here, I think it is just down, and you take there. I got to move quicker as I'm down 2, so I have to just kind of go. Can't calculate too much. That I've seen a lot, so I haven't. See, why is it so easy now? Like, those are way easier than the other two I just did. Like, these are really maiden ones at this point. And then you sack the rook here on h2. Like, the difference is astounding. I think you take again because you have, yeah, I can't even explain it. Here, and then you take this. Alright, one ahead of them. Down. Like, why is it so... We get the win. I don't know how's a fun win. There's some hard puzzles. Very hard puzzles there. But let's look. The tournament will not get canceled. Rook c8. Is it? Wait, I missed a few messages. Hold on one sec. Let me catch up to the messages. What's going on, Johns? Let's see. Which level? What are your friends who there, Kurs? And then bulletin stuff. This one is a blitz one, a 3+0. I don't make all the tournament times. I just pick the first one as 3+0. And then after that, it is viewer voted on. I vote as well, though, but I just have one vote after that. Rook back rank. Oh, I already left it. I want to... Oh, wait. Is it still here? No, this is an old one. I learned that you can actually look at the puzzle battles afterwards, so I could have checked that. Let's see any other messages. What's going on, Mias? What's going on, Chess Destroy? Let's see. Did I miss any other messages? Okay. I guess they're all over here. I can just look here. Can we not have Rapid? Not have Rapid? I personally never vote for Rapid, so I will contribute to it, but it has won before, to be honest. So I go with whatever's said, whether I'm a huge fan or not, to be honest. I think C4. That's the response. You have to go in the center against this, which I've not been doing lately. Jonathan, Eliza has requested you to join in, but he's in the chat here. But join up, Jonathan. I know Eliza wants to play you, trying to get some revenge, I'm imagining. I appreciate the likes on TikTok, closing in on 200 there. Yeah, we're waiting. About 38 seconds left. I am the 3rd seed here in the tournament. A lot of... this is the Philippines, I believe. Yes, it is. We have Philippines, United States, Japan, I think. Yes, and then Norway. Appreciate the worldwide support there. Let's see. We have 20 seconds remaining. One more person will have 10. Is the tournament... This tournament's only blitz, yeah, but like... It doesn't have to be only blitz for the whole stream. But this one right now will be only blitz, yes. To answer your question. We have 8 seconds. I'm playing puzzle, looks like, in game number 1. Let's see how this goes. Will it go in my favor or not in my favor? 3, 2, 1. First game of the day. A little nervous. Let's play the first game of the day. We get the white pieces. I feel like I play black first most of the time. So, honestly, this is definitely a little bit better. A little easier to control what happens. We're going to castle, although I don't go bishop f4. So that's not good. That's not a good decision. Here, knight's going to move the knight here. How long will I stream tonight? I'll probably be on another, I don't know, like, probably till around 10:30 EST is my thought, but I'm not sure if I will do that or not. But I think I will, because I'm not tired, and I will have the time to. So yeah, probably around 10:30 EST. Yeah, you want to get this pawn forward. We got him. We have this pin. And they can't stop it. So we're going to take this rook here. And then they're trying to take the... Oh, they got me. Wait, no. Wait, we can do this, though, right? It's still... I did mess up, though. I did mess up. I didn't have to take the rook first. I should have played securely. And they get 2 pieces forward, right? Not fun. If we capture... Now, there's no way out of this one, I can't lie. We're going to have to just take this and give this up. I thought we had something. We did not. Well, we did. I definitely blundered, because there is no way that wasn't slightly better. But I did mess up there. And we're equal material because I got a pawn for it. But 2 pieces, I'd rather have. Most people would rather have. But that's not what we have in this game. We're going to go bishop here. At least stopping the mate threats, I'd say. We have to reorient after a cool tactic where we messed up the rest of it, I should say. We're going to take here on g2 if they take. They're up about 10 seconds, so we have to focus on getting some time back. The rook is at least well placed, and their bishop at least is kind of easy to target. Okay, they slide over with their rook. Trying to see if there's any tactic. None that I can think of, really. Queen here would be interesting. I'm trying to think, is there anything there? You can't take, because down, take, the knight is guarding mate. Nah, you can't do anything there. Okay, I think just here. Here feels right. I spent some time, though. That's not good. Queen here to offer the exchange. They move their knight in. I feel like you can take this, though, right? Because then you're... Yeah, you could definitely do that. So it's like, how do you want to do it is the question. You could take this way, or you could take this first and get rid of the knight. I'm inclined to do it like this so there's no tricks. Yeah, I'll do it that way. So there's no tricks or anything. Because if they take, you'll take. If they take, and then you can slide the rook over. You could probably have taken the bishop first too, but this is just easier to see. If it was a longer game, maybe I'd calculate it. But since I'm down a decent amount of time, I know that they both should work. I'm sure one's better, but they both should work at least. The rook's going to slide over here now, and this is where my idea is coming to fruition. We're up this material, and we're going to go rook down, exchanging the pair of rooks. And it's almost a queen exchange. However, they do get out of it. Queen down, though, with the connectivity. And looking to go queen here to e4 for the pin. And we still get it. It's a dark squared bishop, so it's fine that this is pinned. Okay. Now, how do we convert it? Let's go rook over and then rook up. And then slide, or I guess f4 first, probably. And then slide our king here. We have a minute left. A decent amount of time, but definitely enough time where I could still blunder. Yeah, I was about to sacrifice. Very good call on their part. I was about to sack my rook for the pawn and then have my king take. Very heads-up play, but they're 1900 for a reason. Should have expected that. Looking to exchange there on a5. They could push, but I guess... Oh, they take this way. Honestly, I'm going to just push. And then they take, you'll take. Very good stop. I feel like I can go rook over, though. Capture. Wait, okay. Rook over, capture, take, up. Yeah, they're too slow. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I guess that works too, though. That's not what I meant to do, though. Take. I meant to sack my rook. I guess I blundered or misclicked myself into a better move, because I guess that does make more sense. And we're going to take this, and we have 28 seconds left, and we're going to get the queen, and we should win now. All right, GG, GG. Free bishop I missed? Oh, did I miss a free bishop? Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. I was completely focused on getting the queen trade, but yeah, it was a free bishop there on b7. I will say, even though I probably still have done that. I like to get the queens off. If you see my play, I like to make it very simple, and for me that would have been easier with no queen on. But I did miss it though. Let's see. I don't miss any on the messages. All right, cool. Here to d6. So we start off good. I don't think I've won the first game in quite some time. So I'll take that. At least in Blitz. Bullet is a little different. But for Blitz, I haven't won that in quite some time. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go g6. I don't love playing against Eliza. Very aggressive play, g4. I don't know what... The knight can't go there. You have to go g6, I feel like. You're going to move your knight there? I guess, can you guys see these messages? You can't. Oh, you can see the messages if you're watching on Twitch. Yeah. She said she was going to move her knight there. I kind of assumed that. So I went g6 to stop it. And move their queen up. I'll go up here to h5. I'd like to counterattack. They push forward again. Interesting aggression. Oh, no, you can go knight back here, though. I thought knight in here was their idea. I want to get on the diagonal. And then try and kick them off of it. But honestly, this is not that bad. You would think this is horrible. I don't think it's horrible. Well, maybe the engine disagrees. But I don't know. Even if it is bad, I don't think it's easy to find the moves. Would be my counterpoint to that. Because I haven't found anything that's super detrimental to me just yet. And I think that's because it's a hard position. I think that's a blunder, though. Yeah, take. And I take twice. They realized it too, which is why they tried to correct it. You don't want to take this way. It does matter how you take. You take this way, the queen gets here. You take, they take back. But you take this way, you'll take, they can't take back. So it is a difference. Although, okay, the thing is they could go over. I can still castle, yeah. Because like I'm saying, this is weak. They could slide the queen over after they take, I take. But I could castle, which I'm forgetting I can do. So I can do that. So capture. And then I imagine like queen here or something. And I can get my king to safety. And they don't have any dark squared bishop. So it should be easier. Queen's going to move up. We're guarding this square for their knight to sit at. The knight can jump forward. And like forward then c5. We're doing okay on time too. Let's see. Okay, that should be okay. Sack the queen. I considered it. I didn't see any way that I can get... If I could get a piece and the rook, I would have done that. I didn't see that, though. I didn't see anything besides just getting trading the rook for. You have the castle. We gotta watch out for this pawn being free. Very correct. Ideal correct. Appreciate that. Not even going to do... Let's see. Knight in, capture, and then knight up. I feel like that has to be the only way forward. Yeah, appreciate that, Johns. I definitely am more of an ideas guy. Knight's going to go up, and then knight here. Okay, I thought I messed up for a second. Because this looks very bad. They have so many pieces that are just sitting here. I'm going to move this out the way to give another defender. Oh, but then the queen can slide in. Okay, I got to think about this. If we go knight up, take, bishop down, king up. Honestly, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It looks worse than it is, I think. There's no checkmate. They take, as I thought. You can't take with the queen first, though, which is the problem. And they can't go queen in because of the bishop. So even if they do take, we just go king forward. And now we have a pin on their queen after bishop check. But they could go c3, I guess. But still, they have to move. If they move their queen, they lose the bishop, which is the dilemma with taking there on f7. Okay, they slide over. Oh, that's okay. That's a pretty good, cool stop. I think it's the same problem, but I did not see that as a response. So I'll give them... That's a cool move. But I think this still does work. Because you're going to take... Wait, let's double check. Can you take this first? Well, let's see. Take. Or take. I guess it doesn't matter. This way I get the rook off the board. Because I'm pretty sure you could take this first, though. But I don't want to miscalculate that. Let's just get the pieces off. And then take here after... Because they're going to have to... I guess they don't have to do this. But if they don't take the... Yeah, I feel like you have... I don't have to. But I feel like it made the most sense. It's hard to explain what I'm thinking there. But capture... I imagine a check... Or check that way makes more sense too. But our king is safe in this little corner. And we're going to go rook here to e8. And probably pile on the file. Yeah, this is a free pawn. Let's not focus too much on that. Let's focus on this as the king is on the e file. And then queen over. We could have went queen up. I guess what's the difference? I don't know why I did it that way. I guess queen up also guards this. But I guess they can't take because of take. Now 30 seconds left. That's enough time. Capture. We can guard any check with our rook and they resign. So this next game here. Let's see. It works a lot. I mean, you can calculate pretty far into line. So that's why it works. D3. D3 you're saying? Let's see. Oh, hold on. You're saying I could have went D3. Here? Here, D3? You must mean early. I feel like you mean earlier. Hold on. I don't know. I don't think you can go D3. Because if you go here, they can... I think they could just take. Oh, are you saying because of this? Wow, okay, there, up. But no. Because if they go there, you could go back. Oh, but this is still hanging. I guess they're probably both flank as I look at it. Because here... Oh, but the problem, I think... Oh, you're saying you can take now. Yeah, that does work, I think. You saw queen d3. Queen d3. Wait, queen d3? Okay. Do you mean for white? You might mean for white, and I may have been looking at the wrong thing. Do you mean like here instead? Because I don't think I can go qd3. Let's see. Let me know if I'm at the right spot, though. I don't think I can go there. Let's see. I'm waiting for a game. Do I have anyone who wants to join in now? You could play me immediately because I'm sitting here waiting. I'm 2 for 2, tied for first place. Pawn d3 and then go g3? No, you're good. You're good. You said pawn d3 and then go g3. Let me make sure I'm not in a game. Pawn d3 then queen g3. Okay. So here. Okay, here. Oh, I see your idea. There's it's almost a mate. I see it. I saw it the last second before I got put in the game. It's like one of the puzzles. I don't know if you're here for a while. One of the puzzles I did earlier with like the queen and the bishop on the diagonal because the pawn was there as well, I think. But we're going to do that. The knight can drop back and we can go up here to d5 and maybe bishop here to e7 and then h6. We're going to castle first and then h6. and then probably c6. Well, I guess if they're doing this, I don't have to do that immediately. Then maybe here. Let's go on Pacific. Bishop. Oh, I guess you do have to go here. Capture, capture. I could have taken. Maybe that made a little more sense. But we're going to go b6, I think. Yeah, here, if they take. But I don't think they're going to... Oh, they do take. I'm a little confused there. 1100? Who's 1100? Oh, we'll see. Let me know how it ends. Because getting cooked for the time being and the actually losing, different things. What's going on, Algeria? How you doing? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? I know it sounds crazy for those. I didn't answer my question. They typed how are you as I was saying that out loud. So that's why I said it twice. But we can go bishop here. They go up. Then here. I guess here knight comes in. Here's an idea. But they could just... Well, it's a blitz game. I need to make a move. I'm now 30 seconds already. Like, I don't think that makes any sense. But I don't have another idea right now, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to slide our rook over. And then knight back, I want to exchange that. They have a better position, I'd say, right now. My pieces don't have a lot of purpose. Like, they're just not doing very much right now. Knight back. Let's try and get an exchange. Because their pieces are doing things. And I want that to stop. Another knight out the way. Wow. I should have taken. I definitely should have taken that. Oh, well. Can't live in the past. We can go bishop up, but pawn forward. So I'm thinking... I guess knight back. Because now they're trying to move their knight in. And maybe queen up. But f4 feels like they could trap me somewhere. Or there. I guess that's the same idea. And now you have to keep your knight back. But this knight's not good. It's not good, but it's threatening something that's kind of a problem. Okay, rook over. So we have this bishop escape square if we need to. Okay, they go back. They want to trade off my bishop. That makes me want to keep it. But I can't justify really keeping... Like, there's nothing it's doing. I guess they'd have this attacker. So maybe bishop f8. But if I guess the thing is, if I take, they're still attacking this. So it's the same... It's essentially the same thing as not... Maybe the pawn's just lost. That might be what I'm coming to the conclusion of. I can't really guard it long term. I think I realized that without trying to realize it. It may just be gone. So with that being said, probably here, and then but then up, then take. Or there's some way they could win that bishop there. So that doesn't actually work. But I have 40 seconds left. I'm gonna just make a move. Capture. Okay, here. I'm not gonna keep this. It's just not really possible. And I'm too long time anyways to try. I spent too long trying to calculate it. And it was losing either way. So I probably should have just played. Nice one to move. Queen up to get out the way of that. 30 seconds left. Dropping another pawn's not ideal. Okay, I'm stopping the promotion. Oh, I'm not even... That doesn't even matter, though. Okay, here. Yeah, and they're still going to get that there, unfortunately. And that's game. Yeah, we just resigned at this point. I messed up in the middle. Like, the pawn structure was horrible. I was going on thinker. Horrible pawn structure there. But GG. We're now in third place, 2 for 3. We'll up here to e3. Hopefully we can get this win and start off 3 for 4. But very good game. Who did I play? Very good game. Danny. They go pawn here to e6. Bishop's going to go forward. h3. Gotcha. Appreciate the likes there, Marcus. Got his queen with the wild tactic. Winning now. That's what I'm saying. Wait till the end, but I was like, it's no way. Here's 2,500. That would have been quite the upset. We're going to go here to a4. If they capture. I don't have my bishop out, though. So I moved too slow. My bishop's not in the game. And if you capture, it's still not in the game. Okay, the best way to get it active is probably fianchetto it. Because right now it's not doing anything. Queen over to get out the way of the rook on the c file. They push up. Take. Can't you just take that? Because take, capture, capture. They can't discover check. The pawn guards it. Oh, wow, no way. I think it's because it's capture, capture. No, but you're taking a piece. Now you can just take that. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I'm right, though. But I'm like 99% sure you can just capture there. We'll see in a second, though. Bishop can drop back on the diagonal. They slide forward. Maybe they want... Oh, I see. Because if you... But, oh, which you could go here, though. Because the problem is if you take, they'll take. They have their rook sliding in there, which is a problem. It's annoying. So we want to go here instead, attacking queen. So now they have to drop their knight back, right? They would have to. And then you can go up here. Offering the bishop exchange and trying to get your knight active. But their knight slides in, attacking this weakness. Wow, you have to go this way. Because this knight is being pulled away from guarding this, so the queen has to be there. Minute 35. Let's move quicker. Simply knight forward. Let's not think about it too much. Okay. Maybe I could have thought about a little bit more. Let's drop our queen back. And then knight here and like rook over. This is hanging. And I can't guard it except unless I go knight back. I'm just not going to do that. I'm probably going to give the pawn back. Unfortunately, there's no way that makes sense long term. So I'm going to have to accept that loss. Oh, but this is also kind of weak. So let's go here first. A minute 8. Cannot avoid time usage. Okay, rook over. Oh, that doesn't work. That was a mistake. Lower time. Mistake there. Because you take... This is still weak. I need to just let them capture this. I need to let them capture it. Bishop down, take. No, the knight has to move. Let's go knight here. 46 seconds left. I keep saying it and acknowledging the time usage, but I'm not moving quicker. If they take, rook down shouldn't win anything, but they have a very active position. 46 seconds. That's enough time to realize the mistake and keep going. Because queen down should fix it. Bishop here. Alright, some quick moves. Some very quick moves. Capture, capture. 41 seconds left. Okay. Because we're still guarding this pawn. So we can really just move back and forth. If they get the draw, we're fine. And we get the draw. Alright, we'll take it. We're low on time. Against a high-rated opponent, I will take a draw there. We're down a minute and 4 seconds. That feels like a positive outcome for me, given the scenario. We're about a third of the way through. I'm in 4th place, 2.5 for 4. I don't think I've played that bad, honestly. We just have a 4 for 4, 3 for 4, 3 for 5 here. They played more games. That's the clear thing. This one honestly didn't even take that long, but they still got a game more than I have. But we're going to watch a game in the meantime. Let's see. Oh, very close rated. Usually I don't have people who are that close. Oh, the game's over. And we lost to Danny last game. Can we get a... what is the word? Revenge. Can we get revenge there? Yes. On Danny after losing. We're going to take there on G3. If they take bishop D3... Knight, alright, C3, so they can't go up, you have to go bishop back. Now you can go up. Knight 4, A4 stopping B5. We're gonna have our knight jump here on the next turn, I'm thinking. Yeah, I was wondering if they're gonna go bishop up. They were thinking about it for a second, I think. When a castle. Alright, then knight's gonna jump forward, and we can go up here, stopping bishop moving. Okay, but their rook is active now. Okay. I think I still want to go up so the knight can't slide in, but I guess the queen could come up. There's got to be a way to get the rook off that side of the board, though. Okay, I'm going to move the knight out the way so maybe my queen can get there if it needs to. And then H3, queen up. Maybe the knight could have stayed there. Okay, queen slides forward looking for a checkmate. We have to avoid the checkmate. Oh, maybe this is where the mistake is. So let's go knight. Let's go up. The knight slides in. They're not... I want to go knight there. They saw that. where can we put... We could put queen here. Potentially. I guess queen here. They have a very, very aggressive position, though. They slide rook over. Okay, you're going to go king over. So they can't take there on h3. We can't put any... Oh, yes. That's why I went queen there. Okay, slide up. Now we're going to go bishop here. I think they were winning. I think they had an idea that they could have won the game with. I'm glad they didn't find it, though, because they would have been over. But I'm pretty sure they had a win. Let's get rid of the bishop, and now it's so much easier to play. The hard part, I think, is over. I think if they went knight in at any point, they would have just won. Because you would have to go g3, then they take. And I guess it's not winning, but it's not winning for me, if anything. At least that. Oh, they could still... No, they can't still do that, can they? Maybe they can. Maybe I said the move they could play. Capture... Is that necessary? I don't think it's necessary. Let's go knight back. Let's have some patience before. Doing this, they could take that way. Okay, they're going to slide. Let's just get some time. And just go attack and then knight back. Okay. Now let's just a reset. And now I'm thinking knight back here to E. Getting rid of that knight. I want it off that square. Do they take? If they take, we take back with the queen. They slide out the way, though. Oh, yes, this is a free queen. Okay. They have an idea of taking... Oh, they can sack. But if you go here, they have to go back there to sack. So it'll just be repetition. Yeah, that'd be fine. Just be repetition. Which, again, not the worst case scenario in the position, because they're definitely pushing. I'd be fine with that. Do they want to draw? I mean, I'm sure I'd love to take a draw with this position. If they would like to... Okay, they don't. I don't think they should have either. I think that's the right choice. I feel like they're definitely better. Take in the center. Now I'm up a pawn. This is hanging. They... Oh, if you... Well, I also want to do that. I was going to say, isn't that checkmate? But no, it's not checkmate. We are attacking the rook, though. Yeah, it's not... They can't mate me. Can they even protect their knight? I don't know if they can. I have 56 seconds left. I'm back up on time. I think rook a8's winning. Because there's no checkmate. Check over. The knight guards in. If they... Well, it's actually about to be on the board, so I don't even have to talk about it. If they slide over, I guess king here... Oh, they are. Wow. That's pretty cool. They take. Okay. I think you are still winning with this, though. And then you just wait a turn. Because now the king can't get mated. The knight is 2 moves away from being saved. That's the problem. I need 2 moves to save it. Or maybe even more than that. So they go up. But here. And I have king up if they check. They slide over. Oh, they don't. No, they still need 2 moves. Here. Back. Knight here. 40 seconds left. We're attacking it. Oh, this is even better. They probably should have just dropped it. This is even more winning for white. King forward. You're taking... Okay, here. Take. And you take that. Okay, and then you capture on g7. It should be a win. And I'm up on time, so even if it's not winning, I could probably try and flag. Here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I was setting up mate in 1. I was like, what am I doing? Take. Check. Down. Check. And that's game. GG. That was a fun game. 2 games were 1-1. 2 very fun games there. I could have went... What's going on, Zach? You're 1,600 rapid. Yes, sir, YV. You were 1,500 last time, right? You had mentioned it. Ah, this opening. You know, QB6. Missed mate. Yeah, I think I did. Well, the only thing is, if I go down, I think the king can escape. So I, like, accidentally did set up a better mate. But I didn't see that. I didn't see it for that reason. I'm just making a move. I need to look up what to play against this. I'll look after this game. Because he plays this a lot. Let me just know what to do for the future. Here I think you can take, because this is hanging. Yeah. I think you can take that way. And then let's try and keep everything, honestly. Let's see. They go in. Pawn in if they take knight captures. There's no light square bishop to attack anything yet. The pawn can move forward. Forward progression's legal. Let's go up. Or, yeah, because if we go here, they have this idea. So that's why you can't really do... Oh, but no, that's... Okay, that's kind of cool. Here, up would actually work, I'm pretty sure. So rook over. Although I still think it was probably better to do the other thing. But I'm going to rock this way. Knight down is looking very dangerous. Let's just go pawn forward, unlocking a piece in this bishop. This isn't checkmate. We can go up, attacking. This is not hanging. They drop back because of that. Okay, we have a check. Let's play that check. If we had more active pieces, we could win. Okay, they drop. Oh, they drop back. I don't know about that. The drop back feels beneficial to me. But there, how do I punish it? How do I punish that? Up. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's just go here. Just develop. Because I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure out a way to win and I lose the game on time. That would defeat the whole point of doing this. But I think there was something better than what I just played. I'm like 99% sure there was, but I couldn't find it. I don't want to waste time trying to find it. And I was struggling too. But there's definitely something better. I just can't put my finger quite on it. Here. Rook here is interesting. Oh, because if they go rook over, you have knight. Oh, you can't go. There's a lot of tactics are happening right now. But we're stopping them from castling. That's the main point of that. Because they can't castle or the knight falls. We're keeping our pin. Because I think it's worth keeping. And we're down 30 seconds. I think f6 next so my knight doesn't have to fall. And I control this. Oh, well they do that. This is weak. But what I'm thinking is take. And then take. And then up. Now you have two passers. And rook slides over. You can just push up. Or they slide all the way over. King has an escape square though. So what I want to do is get behind my pawn. So they give this check, you have king up. Or king back. I mean really either or king up. But you could do anything. But king here for safety. We have two connected passers and we have a minute left on the clock. Not the most time left, but definitely enough to get this done. It should be. But b3 runs into... No, you can just run this up though. They have to move their king back. Okay, let's just go up. We're on this light squared journey up again. They're blockading for the time being. Maybe I didn't do that right. Take. I don't think I did do that right. Let's go pawn forward. Yeah, it's a draw now. Okay, let's go check first to get this out the way. I really messed that up kind of bad. I think it's still okay, but not... I just lucked up kind of. Like, not from my, like, thought process. 26 seconds, though. We have to finish this out. I tried to draw and they saw that. Tough. Yeah, not sure how I didn't convert that. I had enough time, just did not finish it out. I'm going to go pawn forward. King back. Still want to try and get a draw, but I don't think we can do that. If we could get... Oh, time. Tough. I wonder, how did I not finish that? Maybe B2 too soon. I'm imagining. Let's see. I missed a lot of messages. Give me 1 sec to catch up here. I responded to those. Twitch, 200. You lost 200, gained 300. That sounds like me and Bullet from time to time there. King E4 cooked there. Ah, tough. Let's see. Yeah, it was bad. I think it's because B2. I think B2 was too soon, if I were to guess. Because if I go, I think without B2, my pawns are still connected, and it's still a win. But because I unconnected them, I'm guessing it was too weak. Obviously, I haven't looked at it yet. But that's what I'm thinking, at least. But we took there. Have our bishop slide over. Take, and then like knight b4 after. But they could push their pawn forward. I would love a win after that game. We're in 6th place. Not... Honestly, I don't even feel like I'm playing that bad. And I'm in 6th. Some mistakes, definitely, but not the worst I've ever played. When you go queen back here for a square, the knight has nowhere to go that is useful. Oh, I could... they go up. So if he castle, up, back. I'll do this. Get our rooks connected. They go up with their pawn. Knight back a square. If we go up, takes. Oh, but rook over should save it, right? Because then the queen can't take... Even though it's one defender, the queen can't take this first. That's why it should work and save itself there. That's the idea, at least. Okay, the queen slides over, attacking this pawn. And that's a great move because the bishop is overloaded almost. I want to attack this, though. Attack the bishop. Oh, then we have knight in. Attacking queen. They take. Capture. I guess I did not have knight in. That does not work. Queen's going to slide over. Our knight's stuck on the brim. Their knight is guarding this. It's doing an amazing job. Maybe queen forward to try and force a queen trade and then put pressure on that. But it might just be defended. Yeah. It looks like it's just defended. We're going to go up here, stopping the knight from sliding in. And we're down a pawn. I would sack for the 2 pawns, but I'm already down one. I just be a pawn for a knight down. That doesn't feel like that's good enough. So I'm not going to go for that. And who's saying they even wanted to go for that themselves? Okay, knight back, then maybe knight up. They're going to try and put pressure on this. Not sure if it'll work out, but that's the goal, to put pressure. I want to go back, but then queen slides down. But I don't know if there's another option. After queen down, double up here on the A file. And can the knight sit back here? That's honestly a good square for the knight. Their knight slides in, trying to replace on that fork, I'm imagining. Slide out the way of that. They have 2 attackers now. 49 seconds. It's not feeling like it's going my way. Slide over with the rook, trying to get on the file. Free initiative and maybe reroute our knight to this square. Cutting off the rook and attacking at the same time. Maybe queen back here. Looking this. Oh, that's a mistake. Yeah, the fork. And that's probably game. As we have to get out the way of that. They didn't have to rush that. They could have waited to take if they wanted to. We want to cut off diagonals with our rook sliding forward. I was wondering if they sack, and they do sack. It's probably because they're up 2 pawns, and this pawn is just too strong. And how do I get a second defender? This is a masterclass. Here, I don't drop my queen, but they take that pawn. Check. Wow, GG. That queen f8, they're looking to win that there on b4. That's crazy. We're sitting at 3.5 for 7, 50%, dead even. It really has not even felt like I played that bad. That game was amazing. I want to see the accuracies there. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I just blundered. But it felt a very accurate game from white. 81%. Yeah, nothing crazy. Add some accuracies there. But we have 22 minutes left to try and get somewhat of a better outcome. We're playing 4th place. 300. Wow, 4th. Much ahead of me. I only have 8 points here. But let's get on a win streak. Try and end it right heading into the next tournament. But knight's here on f3. Bishop back. Take, take. And then bishop. Whoa. Okay. Take. Up. And then bishop d3. Our queen here offering the queen exchange. And then bishop d3 here. If they push, take. Knight here. Okay, I'm going to say not a 300 based off of the opening. But I think e4, 2. Boom. This is unrated, yes. Cringe. This is unrated. I think bishop here. But I don't know if it... By the time they... Okay, they see that. Attack rook. Knight in. Putting pressure. I don't think they can guard it because the king can't go there. The rook can't slide over. They might just be minus a knight going for the rest of the game. This is a knight. If we can convert this one, how can you get in? So the way you can join, if you join my club on chess.com, the name of it is PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my TikTok username there. And once you're there, you can go to the notes section. There'll be a link for the tournament. If you just want the link, you can go to my YouTube. It's alright. My YouTube is PJ's Chess and my Twitch is PJ's Chess 993. It's the same. I could put the link there in chat. But yeah, YouTube's the same. You can't take the rook because they have queen captures on c6. And let's get our queen out the way. And maybe look to go queen back here, pressuring h5. Yeah. Alright, let's just make one more move. See if we can catch them. Okay, drop back. And we're still looking to go queen back here to e2. Maybe I'll let them get their rooks more organized than I need it to. Yeah, we're not going to repeat because we're plus this knight here. Queen 4 to square. Offering the exchange. Yeah, I would say I just messed up. Okay, castle. Let the rooks talk. Maybe it's not a bad move, though. Like, it wasn't intentional by any means. But now, we're putting pressure on the g-file. This is a free queen. And now it's over. Let's go. We got that win there. Go to the next game. And it was relatively quick. Let's see if we get on 2 straight wins. Hopefully we can. I'll play the French because I'm getting cooked for what I'm playing usually now. Let's play the French instead. Hopefully get on 2-game win streak. We're in 7th after a win. Okay. A lot of... Up until 4th, I can still make a chance. 3rd is a little out there, but it's not impossible. We have to win this game to even consider something like that. So 1 game at a time. Bishop up. Take. Castle, castle. And then bishop f5. Okay, I know I hate the opening. Knight b, exchange. Knight b d7. Get my rook on the file like they have their rook on the file. And go from here. We're up on time slightly, so we have to try and use that to my advantage. a5 probably next. Yeah, f4. Good move. a5, a4. We're going to go on this soft spot because they can't go a3 to kick my queen out the way. So we're going to this soft spot looking at there. However, there are some issues with what I did. Or not issues, but some pretty quick... I don't know if that works. I feel like that's a mistake. Because you can't take, I realize now because of that. But I wonder, can you take and then take here? Oh, do they trap my... No, they... Do they trap it? Okay, take... You'd have to take this way, I feel. Because I guess if you took here, over, here, over. Wow, this is a little complex. Okay, I'm going to capture. Now, can you take the pawn is the question. If you take the pawn, I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think so. There's no escape square. They simply go up. The knight is stuck. So let's go knight here to h7. And then maybe queen back, queen up. to free out our queen, because you can't take that pawn like I was trying to. Not the best plan in the first place. Let's drop our queen here. They slide forward. We can go g5 to try and stop them from rolling down completely on the king side. They were steamrolling. Now it's not as easy. Let's go back here now. There's no checkmates. Okay, slide over. I'll try and attack this. I want to get rid of this pawn, and I'm trying to attack the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, they have that move at the end. And you can't even stop it. You have to just go forward. Wow. Because they have that fork. Take, take. Slide over. You have to take this. And inside our rook here. You gotta focus on time now. That's crazy. Yeah, you can't even do anything. You have to get out the way. Rook this way to attack that. And maybe knight here next. Cutting off the rook from sliding down. But there's another issue. Yeah, so there's a bigger issue. We can't focus on that. Our rook's going to slide over. Just get out the way. Oh, wow. Yeah, I had that last turn. They could have went rook over, I think. And then they could have saved it. That we both made some mistakes. And we are... Yeah, I realized like, man, I missed it. This fork doesn't even work, though. They could have went rook c4. So it's not even that good. But it worked out in my favor here. We got to convert, though. As I've shown an aversion to doing that today. Rook's going to go down. Attacking this. Okay. They're going to slide over with the pawn. Oh, the pawn's all the way down. Okay, check. And then a rook over. Having 3 passers is hard to deal with. Even with a knight. Okay, they dropped one. Phew. Now it's easy. Or easier. A lot easier now. Having 3 versus 2. Huge, huge difference. 45 seconds remain. I have to figure out the right configuration, though. Okay, knight here. How do I get... Okay, take here. And now they just have 1. Take, check. And then rook behind it. Oh, wait. I think... Am I blundering? I feel like I'm definitely just blundering right here. Rook over. Oof, this is a pawn up endgame. It should have been more than this. But I made some mistakes. Okay, rook down. We're going to enclose the king. They have 20 seconds left. I'm not going to draw. Oh, I see my plan. Check. Their king's too far away from everything. They went king e7, king e8 trying to win stuff. Oh, maybe it's not too far away. Oh, here we go. Now this is just a passer. There we go. They're too far away from it. And we finally... Wow, that took a lot. But we got the win finally. Where do you play? So the way you can join in a trip... You can join my club... Wow, 18 people in. That's a lot of people. But yeah, if you want to join in, join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. PJS Chess. The same thing as my username there on TikTok. And once you're in there, it'll be linked in the notes section. And if you go to my YouTube, the same username or my Twitch, PJ's Chess 993, it'll be a link in the chat there that I can put in. You just got to ask for it there. I missed mate in 1, f6. Oof. Yeah, that was not a pretty game. I see. Oh, another 2 messages about the missed mate. Yeah, I definitely must have missed something there. That was not good. I can't believe I won that one. That felt like it should have been a loss. But I'll take it. We're on 2-game streak. We're in 6 still. What's the score looking like? I'm in 6th, but second has 19. So it's pretty closely packed. If I can win this game, I have some huge momentum going into the next one. The knight's going to come forward, so I got to win this if I want a chance to podium. Can we podium first tournament? Rook's going to slide over. Knight up here to e5. And then knight here. Taking after, I would think, let's see, take. They can't take, right? So just bring our other knight towards the center. They slide their knight over instead. How should I continue? Taking there doesn't do me any good. They're just going to go queen up. We're expecting a knight jump somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly they want to jump the knight, but I imagine they're trying to jump the knight. I wonder if bishop there is any good. Take. Putting pressure, but I don't see a way we can really make that do anything. We are up 25 seconds roughly. That could be worth something and then in an end game. Let's go g4. They have no pieces on the king side really. They're kind of slow. Their knight's over here. Let's just go up and maybe go up again. Or do we go up here first and then go up again? Because the knight's guarding this actually. So let's go for that. Pawn to g5 next, I would guess. The knight drops back. It's too late as we're going to go up here attacking. Attack. Is it too slow? It might be too slow. But I'm still going to play this out. Check. King up. I would guess they try that. The knight there? Take. Yeah. Or do you go here? Take, check. Now they get away. So you have to go knight here. And then maybe rook h1, whatever they do next. So the queen can't slide in on g3. So I would guess that. We'll see though. They do exchange. Oh, I have an idea, I think. Because this is hanging if they take, so they can't take. Yeah, they know. Okay, they noticed that. They can't actually take. If you do this, wait, capture. I can win a pawn. So I have a pawn that I can win regardless. Let me see if there's a way to do more. Rook over. Like here, take, check, over, check. They can get out of it. I think we just have to win the pawn. And then capture here. Go plus some material and then double up on this file here. I felt like there should have been more, but I don't see more, and there's no need to force it being more if it's not more. And then we have our knight slide in. Unfortunately, okay, they go for the rook exchange. It's just a winning in game. King forward, and then we can slide here. But they go there instead. Okay. Oh, wait. Here. And then up. Now our king's well placed. It should be a zugzwang eventually. They can't push their pieces forever. Okay, back. And then up a square. And then back. And then take. And then back. And they have to do something. They have to make a choice at some point. They go back this way. Okay. Knight in. They go forward. Check. And then capture here. Capture. Knight down. Oh, they give me a check first. Okay, in. They go down. They go back up. Check, they go here. Or could I just go here? This probably makes more. Oh, wait. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, my God. Wow. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. They go down here. Down. Is it a draw now? Okay, let's give a check first. Check. Okay, we have to go back. Dude, this is a draw now. No way. How did I do that? That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's a draw now because they go back. They just take. Yeah. Oh, I guess they have a chance to win, but that's a draw. I can't believe I didn't win that game. I just thought if I go, oh, let's just push the pawn forward. Complete miscalculation. Tough. Let's see. Favorite chapter? I don't know if I have a favorite personally. I don't remember that much from it to get that specific, to be honest. When you go knight here, bishop here to d3, I'd just be lying. Man, I can't believe I didn't win that game. I needed those points. Now we're probably not going to podium. We're now on a win streak, and we did not get the 4 there. That's unfortunate. We just dropped the pawn there in the center. That is unfortunate. Queen's going to go forward, looking for the exchange, and then probably castle next turn. Try to make this game quick, whether I win or lose. We want this to be over quick to have maybe one last chance, but I think that's probably unrealistic. Let's go rook here, cutting knight off there. Knight here is not as potent. Rook here. Then make king up and then g3. Wow. Here. And then like knight back up. Back here. And try to slide our knight to these weak squares they have. But even f4 is a cool idea here. Getting some more space. Knight in, king over, king up. We want to play aggressive. Okay, attack. Just want to go back here. And now we really like that spot with knight c4, stopping any progression on the beast file. Slow, small wins we're trying to get here. Positional wins, they can't push easily. I guess they can push, but they need their rook to get active. Right now they can't push it if they just wanted to push it. Slow positional wins for them as well. They get rid of my pawn structure. That's a win. As with if you take, yeah, it just doesn't work. The knight drops back. Okay. I know they have knight here. But I'm not sure if that's a huge... Is that a problem? I don't think it's a problem. They go here. I'm going to slide back. And we can just double up. And if we need to trade... Oh, doesn't exactly work the way you want it to work there. Is there any idea... Like this just runs into the capture. They slide out the way, king forward. We're doing okay on time. Take. Capture, capture. They do have double pawns, I'll say. It's the only thing working for me. Now they can never break through. So maybe they run all the way over though, but they can't. Yeah, they have to go try and stop this. Alright, we were winning last endgame. This, I think, is slightly winning for white. We just cannot throw the game away again. One time was enough. Okay, I think it's b4. Oh, is this one a draw too? No, it's no way this is a draw. I don't think it is. I think it's because your king can slide over and you throw the pawn up. Right? I think that's what it is. You go here and get your... Because they can't push forward. You're going to get over here to throw this away. But then you have this as well. You're attacking on two fronts with d5. And then you're going to sack here to get your king in with king h5. And they have to go around, and you're going to take that and that. So capture one. They go there, I go there. Take. You can't take this one first because of this. You have to take this one first. So they can't go back here, here. And your passer is quicker. That's the problem. Okay. Check. Check. Alright, GG. We got the win. I took a lot of... I've done that before. We went on the last game. 7 for 11. That's really not even that bad, honestly. Hebrews? What's your favorite verse there? But man, that was a tough draw last game against Tricky Trap. It was a Tricky Trap. I did not get the win. But we won that game there. 7 for 11 again. Not really the worst score. Happened where the loss... It was more where the losses happened, I'd say. I didn't get very many 4-point wins. Take king, queen, checkmate. What do you mean? I got the checkmate. And then we can go up here. And then like bishop here, check. Bishop d7 up. And then bishop here. Or maybe fianchetto first. And then here, and then knight slides up. Up. What's that one say, Zach? h5. The knight can go here to e7. Stopping this. And for those who can't see, or no, can see this, 37 seconds left on the game. So this isn't going to end. It's going to be aborted. So if you would like to vote, type in chat. What we do if you're new here, we vote for each time control. So if you want to have a say, type in chat. I'll vote for 1+0 personally. But you can vote for anything you would like to play or see. Check here. But 16 seconds left. This one's almost over. Just drop back. Really not that good if the game were to play on. But 8 seconds left. It doesn't matter. Just get our king somewhat safe. Knight in, I'm sure, would be a horrible move to play against in an actual game. But there it is. Let's announce our winners. Wait. Is it not going to show the winners? It's not showing this here. Okay, I don't know. Oh, there we go. So first place, F3 Enjoyer, Johns, 8.5 for 10, 27 points. Eliza, second place, 9.5 for 13, 24 points. And Danny in third, 8 for 12, 22 points. Those are our winners there. If you would like to vote, please type in chat. I'll vote for 1+0 myself. If you want something different, again, you can do that. GG's, Danny. Very good games, man. It was some fun games we had. Back and forth. Both were pretty cool. Tired today. I'm not tired. I just played bad. No excuses, just some bad conversions. That was like 2 winning end games I just threw away, but happens. 2 votes for 1+0. Say another 35 seconds there. I don't have any daily games planned in the meantime, but yeah, just type in chat if you would like to see what you like to see. We have 2 votes right now. A vote for, is that 20 seconds +0 or 20 minutes +0? I'm assuming seconds. I can't, do you mean 20 minutes though? Maybe you do. But we have another 13 seconds left, so you want to type and vote in chat, please do so. 8, 7. It's looking like it's going to be 1+0 for the win. So let's create this here. Let's go to my club, clubs. A lot of people joined in here. New club tournament, club arena. Can John's repeat? He did win the last one. And can I podium? Rating. Oh, this is not score-based. Let's make it score-based logic. Start this for 1-0 for half an hour. Let's see. Principles to not blunder. To not blunder. I think, honestly, it comes with tactical awareness. Puzzles are a good way to do that. Or puzzle, like Battle or Rush, where you can see, like, very easy one-move mistakes that happen quite frequently. I'd say that's a good way to do that. That's what I do when I'm trying to, like, improve, sharpen up a little bit. So I do the warm up as well, so that my brain is trained to see what's going to happen there. But yeah, for those who are watching on YouTube and Twitch, there's a link to this next tournament. And if you're watching on TikTok, let's put this in the club section right now. Let's go here, notes, and I've just pasted it in the notes section if you want to join in watching on TikTok. Yeah, no problem. BIS, no problem. But it's there. Does anyone want to play me in a puzzle battle? If so, let me know, and I can send you an invite. That's okay. I find puzzle battle. Bet. Let's see, puzzle here. Just sent you Just sent you an invite. Let me know if that went through. We're 1636. We win this one. We're almost at 1640. We're almost there. And then, I don't know if it's a milestone, honestly. I feel like I've peaked at like 1648. If it's not there, you can send me one, and it probably will mesh us together as we're both sending invites to the same. They close this one out. We need 2 more people for the tournament. We're waiting for a game. Review the last one. I did decide to do this puzzle battle, but if you have enough time, I got you. I got you. And I sent a new invite. But yeah, let's see. Puzzle. But we can definitely get to that. I don't know if it'll be like right now, but I got you. But I just sent it to you again. Puzzle. If you're interested, and I think you're still interested. 3-0 is more fun. Yeah, 3-0 is fun. I can talk a little bit more, but I'm not against doing it again. I usually vote for it a second time at some point, but gotta stick with the most said. And we only had 2 votes. I think it was just 2 votes for 1+0 there. But yeah, never mind. Okay, so I guess we'll look at Danny's game and see what happened there. All right, let's go here to members. Danny. Or I guess that's not members. Let's go here. Danny. Oops. Here we go. It says your last game. How the setup works? What setup? Setup like for the London system? Or is it? Oh, I just exited out the game. My bad. Yeah, what setup do you mean, Maz? Let's see. D-A. I just completely took that off. I don't know why I did that. I'm used to closing things out just to check. All right, here. I'm not going to close. Game reviews what I meant to hit. Let me just click the term to see how much time we have. We have still. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? The tournament does not exist, apparently. How did that happen? Okay, there we are. Here we are. Now let's go to this game now. You had a brilliancy, I see. So you want to show the brilliant, I'm guessing. E4, E6, E5, getting aggressive. They push up, D4. Bishop slides up looking for this pin. Someone just did this against me, I think, in that last game. The knight comes forward, and you go bishop here. You love being on the 5th rank, although knight f3 is better. I'm not sure exactly why, but saying knight f3 is better. The queen slides up here. I'm interested in the brilliancy. C3, connect to the pawn chain. Someone who plays a lot of... You're black here. Oh, okay. Oh, they had a nice... I like the aggressiveness they did. But you win the game. They go pawn here, C3, bishop here, attacking bishop. Take, drop back, and G4 getting more aggressive. And they're slightly better. You castle. Oh, I see, because you're going to go knight f3. Capture, knight f3. Take, and you're doing perfectly fine here. You capture, and this is what you do. Take the knight. Oh, can they take this after? Yeah, to escape. You slide over, capture, and you're equal material, but maybe... I don't know. I'd rather play black. I know I see the engine, but I feel like the controlling the b file is pretty good. Knight's going to slide, a5, and you push because they take. You drop the rook at the end. Let's see how much time we got. Before, make sure I don't miss. Like 2 minutes left. The pawn goes forward. The rook slides. I wonder if a3 is the move. It's not, though. I would have played a3 too, because that seems kind of weak if you allow a3 from them. But apparently king to c2 is better. You move your knight forward. Again, you're taking advantage of controlling the file. And you win 2 rooks as well if the king have to move. They slide. Knight slides in. Over. Pawn up. Over. Take with check. And you take again, I'm guessing. All right. Now you're up a pawn. And you're trying to win this as well. Oh, it is a win, because they can't guard this with knight, king back. So you want another pawn, apparently. Take. And this is back almost a draw. Any games are hard, as I've just shown myself on stream. But knight c2, you push, and now I see how you just win. You're going to convert at the end. Oh, stopping the mate in 1. Take this. You get the queen finally, and I can see how you convert this check. And you throw your pawn for a very good game. What was the accuracy on this? It says 81. That felt like a very strong 81% accuracy. But yeah, GG's, man. GG's. Let's go back here. A minute left remaining. The time. Oh, the time. Man, already close. What was the time looking like there? We have a minute left here. I'm going to head out. Pleasure. Man, absolutely, Zach. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you have a good night, man. We have a minute remaining here. If you're interested in joining, you can still join. Put the link in the chat one more time for those watching on YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching on TikTok, it's in the same spot. It's in the notes section. This one is a 1+0. But every tournament is voted on, so if you want to vote for something after to switch it up, you definitely can do that. 17 minutes. Oh, you had low time, I'm guessing you're saying? Let me get this here. All right. Hopefully we can have a better tournament. 7 for 11 is really not even that bad, though. Like, it's not that bad. But I had 2 games I lost where I was winning. That's the problem. But, like, percentage-wise, that's not even, was like 68%, 67, something like that. 19, oh, that is quite the difference. You play 15 plus 10, right? Yeah, 3, nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Playing a 2400 to start off, not the most fun, but let's see if we can shock the world, shock myself. All right, take. Knight's going to jump forward. Bishop up, h6, I think. All right. Play them like a normal person. Not going to do anything different, anything unique. Okay, Knight's going to jump forward. Yeah, f4 I was expecting. Slide this over. Bishop back. Take once and have our knight take... Oh, that's not it. I think that's better than losing the it for nothing. Getting nothing for it, I think, would have been worse. The knight's going to slide in to nowhere. Pawn forward. Attack the queen here. Take. Attack the rook. Rook over. Oh, they capture that. Really? Oh, and that's checkmate. So we have to stop the queen's diagonal attack. They go pawn forward. Okay, wait. Okay, king over. No, I'm 1 move away. Tough. I'm 1 move away from saving it. But that's chess for you. I'm not quick enough. And there's checkmate. Tough. I was trying to get mate. They saw that and they stopped. As well as next game starting off, I think it helps me a little when I'm low on time because my opponent basically wants to flat. It does. I've done that myself too, where I'm like, I'm up, like, whoop, I'm up on time, let me just play at their speed. When you're up on time, the advantage is not just the clock, is that you can, or it's not just they are about to time out, is that they can't calculate as deeply. And it's so easy to, like, look at the time, like, oh, let's just speed up now because they're low on time. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. All right, we're playing Kenneth here. Can we get win in game number 2? Bishops want to jump forward, castle, up, c5, take, knight here to c6 on the next turn, and then maybe knight here in the center if they push here to e5. Up, and then bishop here, or knight here too. Pawn up, queen up, rook over, here. Boom, putting pressure. We can double up on the d file. Ideally, that's what we do, yeah. Up, knight out the way because they're attacking, but now their bishop's cut off, so we feel better about the position. Even though they got that initiative, their knight's going to slide in. I want my knight to jump as well on this square. Feels like they don't have too much going for it, and we can still double up on the d file. Look at the time. We have double the time. We just don't need to get checkmated, and it should be an easy conversion, or easy win. They have 18 seconds left. We got to focus clock at this point. Still bored somewhat, but clock it, and bullet is a little bit different than what I just said. In bullet, you are like looking at time quite a lot. They go for it, knight out the way. The knight is kind of trapped in the open board, but let's take that, get up a pawn, and get some initiative. Take that there. We can bring our knight, I guess knight back. Attacking this, capture. We're going to drop out, we're going to drop over, not out the way. Putting pressure on this. They go for a pin. I guess I'll go back. Take, knight capture, and we're triple stacked on the d file. Boom. Check. And we force the trade of rook, and we should win the game now. To get the win, we are 1 for 2. Losing to first place, winning against 5th. Alright, let's see what happens in game number 3. We're playing the new first place. We're playing Thinker here. Alright, we're going to go bishop f4. Oh, wow. I just did not assume they were going to go g5 to start off. Gotta make sure I don't mentally pre-move that. Okay, up. take here. The knight's going to go here. They take the pawn back and then queen up. That's unfortunate. Okay, castle. Rook over. A4. Take. Take. Yeah, I think that's just game. Now, get out the way. Rook's going to slide over. Wow. Okay. Wow. We have triple pawns here. Yeah, that's a game. That's tough. Man, bishop f4. I can't play that immediately. I'm used to doing that. All right, here to e4. Up. We are 1 for 3. Can't move that quickly. Take here. Knight up and then knight here to g. Attacking bishop. Free bishop there. Take this in the center. Take check. Knight back. Oh. I'm not sure. Okay, I guess knight here. Yeah, I didn't like anything else. Any other square, really. No other square felt good. Bishop back here on this diagonal. They slide over. Rook. Over. Oh, wait, that doesn't work at all. The queen's going to go down. We're going to have to get our queen over here. Trying to avoid what's happening. Check. Gave up a few free pieces. Okay, we're attacking the queen there. They have to get out the way. I don't want to take that, really. I'm going to attack the queen again. Free queen there. And now it should be a win. After some pretty bad moves by me. But I do end up getting the win. I have 20 seconds left, so I can't say that. It's a win on the board, but the time isn't a win. And that should be game. Oh, there we go. Checkmate. They almost tricked me. I almost went queen there to e3. They would have won because I had 2 seconds left. All right, we're 2 for 4. Let's get more than one in a row. We're going to go up here. Take, take. Yeah, the knight away. Dude, don't know what I was looking at all there. Just gave it away for nothing. Queen's going to come here in the center. Drop back, check. And then castle. Oh, misclick. Tough. We're going to capture the queen, pre-move that. And they're taking some time here. This might be the game. They're down. They were up time. They're down 10 seconds now. They're down 10. They're down more than 10. They got to make a move, or I'll probably just time them out. And the chess won't matter as much. I mean, it's still chess, but you know, the actual calculations won't be as important here. Maybe they have to go. That's something. There's no way they are calculating that long. So we get kind of a free win. Doesn't feel deserved because I didn't win the game on the board, but I disconnected. Yeah, I don't think they took that long to calculate at that juncture. Let's look at the standings. I'm in 4th. First is undefeated Thinker, 2 undefeateds, but I can still catch up. I can still get 3rd, and it's not completely over. We have 21 minutes though. So this next game, we're playing 3rd place. I'm in 2nd, but it's really 3rd. There's 2 first place winners. So this is really 3rd playing 4th right here. Up here attacking. Up, knight here. Queen up. Rook over. And we're trying to get aggressive on their side of the board. We want to have the knight have limited spots to go. Their knight's looking to slide in. Bishop's going to slide up. Capture. Capture, and then knight back attacking. don't know, do they take this again? They do take again. We're going to slide our rook over here. Rook down. We're getting our rook on this back rank. Now, is it even good? Yeah, this is what I was worried about. It's like, does this work? Does this work? It doesn't. Okay. Rook's going to have to slide over. Oh, I completely... Man, I was trying to just give up the piece, but they get the piece as well. I was trying to give up the pawn, but they get the piece. I should have just taken. That would have been better. Here. Oh, it's my turn. Oh. And time, tough. We're 2 for 5. Or 3 for 6 or something like that. Go up here, up, take. C3, knight's going to jump forward, bishop forward, and then castle up, rook over. A few missed tactics. The tournament is not over. We still have 19 minutes left, but they're attacking heavily on the side of the board. Whenever our bishop captures, we have this knight and bishop here. Take, take. They attack, just drop all the way back, and we're still going to stay strong, trying to blockade there. Capture. Have our knight slide. So if they take, we can replace with the knight still guarding the bishop there. They slide all the way over. Yeah, you definitely can't take that, I'd say. So rook here stopping this from being checkmate. Where can my knights go? They slide over. Okay. Knight up here attacking the dark square bishop. They get out of the way. We're going to go bishop back here. Now cutting off that. Take, take. Oh! Wow, checkmate. Wow, completely missed that. The knight was guarding it. We're sitting at 3 for 7. This is not a good tournament. We have 18 minutes left. Hopefully get into a game. And we're playing first place. This is where I turn around. We're going to go up here. No. C6. Take. Queen here. And then H6 next. So they're guarding that as well. Here. We're going to take here in the center. So we're plus 2 pawns. Queen all the way down. Up. Up. I guess it's not 2 pawns anymore. We're allowed to castle now. And we win the bishop. Have our knight jump forward. Knight here in the center trying to trap it. They slide over. It doesn't matter. We still should be able to trap their piece. Oh, they can take. And they have an escape hatch that I missed completely. Captured. $14 seconds left. Okay, I should be able to get this as a win. We're going to go here, offering the bishop exchange. Take bishop. Back. And we're going to push this down. And they're going to stop this one. This one's going to be a queen, though. And we get the win. Check. Check. And we get the win. Oh, finally. We're on a crazy streak there. 4 for 8. We take down first place and stop their streak. We'll take that. Knight's going to jump forward. Quite determined. I beat a 2100, lost to 700 there. The rating probably wouldn't know what to do with it, but we get the win. Let's see if we can continue on a streak, because we haven't gone on a streak really yet. We've been losing and winning. You know, with 50%, kind of hard to get on a real streak. So we need to turn it around with this chance here. Gotta give ourselves a chance at least. Don't have to win, but this would be a huge win. Yeah, that's a mistake. Rook's gonna slide over. We're gonna try and counterattack here to guard this way. Up. I think that might be too slow. Yeah, I did it too slowly. Okay. You go. Oh, I'm still gonna do this though. Here attacking. At least they're thinking. I think they messed up too. They didn't have to do that. I think they did mess up slightly. I should have slid my king in. Take 24 seconds left. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. It's not what I meant to do. It's not what I meant to do. Oh well. I'm gonna slide this over. Check here. Down. Gotta get out the way. Check. And we're gonna try and take this here. Slide over. King. Yeah, we just can't stop the promotion here. And that's going to be game. 7 seconds left. I would try. I mean, I'm going to try, but it's not an easy way to hold this off. And that's just checkmate. So this next game, let's see if we can get, again, not on a streak, but we have to win the first one to even begin getting on a streak. We're going bishop here to e7, up, c6 here, and then castle on this next one. Okay, take, castle, and then c5, I'm thinking. But they go up, we're going to have to go 9 in the center. c5, take, bishop captures. Knight up. We can still try and take this. Take once. Queen 4, and then rook over. Rook here. They go forward. Knight's going to slide out the way and opening up the diagonal as well. Queen's going to capture. Rook back over. I mean, queen back over, excuse me. And we can... Oh, you can take this first. And then you can take this and then take the knight at the end, right? There we go. I have to find the right move order. This is free still. Take that. And now we're plus some material. Knight in. Knight back. We're up slightly on the clock, but not a whole lot. Up here attacking. Here, and then just over. And maybe rook to d8. Yes. If we can convert this, we would love that. With 12 minutes left, this tournament I may have given up the chance with a few key losses. But we want to finish out as good as we can finish out going to the next one. Knight's going to come forward, and then we can go king here guarding this, and then we can go here to a5. a5, knight back, don't want to drop that. Pawn forward, this is guarding here. Forward again. They're still fighting. So we can't slow up what we're trying to do. Check. Check. And we're going to slide our king up here. I guess they have an infinite check with this angle. And we went on time. Let's go to this next one. Let's see. You must see Jose. Oh, I'll check that after. If you want to tell me after, we got to remind me, but we can check that out. Okay, bishop back to avoid that idea. Don't want to fall for that 2 times. Once was enough. Knight's going to go here to f3. Bishop for... Uh-oh. Let's say, is there a sacrifice? No, it's not a sack. Up, and then knight forward. a4. Taking the center. Offering the queen exchange. Now what do we have? Here, a5. Take. And we're up some material. We're up a lot, actually, because you go here. And you take. And we're going to jump our knight here, attacking the bishop as well. We're going to have knight go here. Okay, that was kind of pointless, but we tried something. Sometimes you just need to try things. Oh no, that was a horrible try. That kind of messes up what I'm trying to do. Take. Up. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Actually, that not just it wasn't just a try of an idea. It was an idea. It really messes up what I'm trying to do. Okay, up. Okay, rook over after they move. That's a free knight. I was trying to avoid the tactic, and I give up more material this way. Wow, I lost that game. That's tough. I was winning that one as well. Gotta hold on to these advantages I'm getting. We're gonna go knight back here, c5. Knight's gonna jump forward, capture, and then queen here. Looking to win this here in the center. Capture, take, up. Alright, this is a familiar place in the game for me. A familiar spot. It actually wasn't. They could have went bishop there, I'm pretty sure. But we hold on to the advantage, luckily. This is... I don't even feel good about the position right now. Like, until it says 1-0, it doesn't matter. Clearly, I've thrown at least... I can think of off top 3 games that were, like, entirely winning. So you have to close. That's the biggest part of chess. We're going to go queen here to f6. Alright, let's... I mean... I feel like it's still here, because they can't checkmate me. Man, there's no mate that I see. Slide our rook in. Rook down. Okay. We have to look at the time. Okay, yeah, man. I just know if I lose this, all right, there we go. We get a win, but we can't. We have to get them back to back. We can't keep losing the second game if we want to try and podium. Knight's gonna come forward. Okay, up. Gotta move quick. Focus on time. H5. Yeah, I was never going to save that. That's why I'm not trying to. It's a double pawn in the center. At some point, they would have got it, so I thought it would have been a waste of my time trying to keep it, to be honest. Rook's going to slide over. Okay, they solidify that in the position, and they stop what I'm trying to do. We're going to go here forward, attacking their rook, but maybe they wanted me to do that, honestly. The knight. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for the rook. I didn't even consider that as an idea. Nah, they're not at the time where they're just moving pieces forward. Yeah, and there is checkmate on this turn. Tough. Alright, we're sitting at 6 for 13. That's almost 50%. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, GG Bills, GG's. We're waiting. And another subscriber at 866. Appreciate the support there on YouTube. Waiting for another game. Do we have any games going on? I don't think we have any going on right now. So if you want to join in now, you'll play me immediately. We'll get a game immediately. But I'm waiting for a game. Appreciate those likes there on TikTok from, I can't say the username, but we are getting some likes there. 5 minutes left, so you can start voting for the next tournament as well. Johns is on a 10-game win streak. Thinker, only 1 loss at 30 points here. Alright, I'm waiting for, we can let's watch one in the meantime, because we're not in one ourselves. Eliza's playing. Ooh, very nice idea. Can you take, oh, we're playing Jose here. Play D4. Okay. Knight's going to go for it. Bishop back. Take, take. Bishop up. Pawn forward. C3. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I haven't castled yet. My king's still in the center. Queen's going to slide over. Take. Alright. Not bad. I'm fine with that because we have knight in the center on the next turn, potentially. Stopping anything they have that kind of hinders what we're doing. The knight's going to slide in. Let's just castle. Knight going there is not a huge issue. We're going to attack it. We're going to attack it. Oh, I should have went back, though. Yeah. Would have been a better move. Oh, no. What am I doing? Yeah. Okay, take. That's free. Yeah, that's a mistake from them. Free, but I have 25 seconds left. Let's focus up and make sure we move quick. And that's a game. Alright, huge, huge, huge. We get that one. We're in 5th. We're playing Eliza here. At 0 points, I'm assuming just joined in. I think you would have got a win, I'm sure. So I'm assuming this is one of your first few games. See if I can get on my first, maybe not my first, but first in a while, 2-game win streak. Let's hope and cheer and hope for that. Bishops, oh, this is check, so you can get out the way, actually. Oh, even more, you can go there. My rook is completely free. Oh man, there, yeah. My rook is just hanging there. Take. Oof, that would have been tough. A take. Take check. They slide in, knight over. Check. King over. This is guarding this. It's low-key defended. Doesn't feel like it is, but low-key it is. So I had rook over, offering the exchange, out the way completely of this file. We don't want anything to do with that. Nothing at all. We see the badness that could happen. Push for attacking knight, and it's kicked out the way of the fight. Pawn here to g6, and we're looking to move our bishop in somewhere. Okay, we're getting active. I'm going to slide this over, rook down. Rook over. Rook this way. And now we're getting aggressive. We're getting rid of their minor pieces. And we went on time. Are we going to 2-game win streak? We finished off okay. Despite a rough tournament. Finish off on a 2-game. We have some positive vibes going into next round. I'm going to vote for 1+0. I need redemption. But you can obviously vote for whatever you would like to vote for. If you want 3+0, if you want a variant, you can do that. Just type in chat what you'd like to see. With me personally, I'm voting for a 1+0 again. Can't go out like that. I vote for a blitz. That is 1-1. King 1997. If it's a... Can you remind me of something we discussed? And I'll see if I can remember. We're going to go bishop back here. Knight. Oh, wait. Here. Am I just losing? Knight here. I might just be losing. We're going to get our king completely to safety here. Slide all the way over. They go up. But yeah, they don't want to go up. They stop and think at the right time, I believe. Because you can't go up there. Alright, well, 32 seconds left. I could stall. I could. No, I can't, actually. Huh. They can win this game if they move quick enough. I won't help or hurt it. I won't stop moving. We're going to slide king over. So if they get it, they get it. But if they don't get it, they don't get it. We're going to slide over. And obviously, I'm going to try and defend this. And the tournament ends there. All right. Oh, which one? Yes, I do remember that. Yes. All right, so the winners. Third place got 19. I couldn't touch 19. Oh, man. All right. First place, F3 Enjoyer. In a class of his own, him and Thinker. Thinker, 12 for 13. They were almost perfect combined with 42 points. And second, Cats with 19. All right, so let's... Got you, Johns. I got you. I'll do that. I'll do the tournament, and then I will take out that game. Check out that game. So if you want to vote, please type in chat. A vote for Blitz and a vote for Bull. Let's say another 45-ish seconds. So if you want to type in chat there, you can. And let me pull this up on a different tab. You said you and Jose second to last game. Okay. So not this. No, not this game then. You must be referring to this game. Okay. Let's check this out here. 2-2. 2 for Blitz, 2 for Bullet with Joe. Oh, actually, we have 4 for Blitz with Joe, Jose, and Thinker. So 4-2 with 15 seconds remaining. And we're going to pull this game up here. And we'll review that after we have 8 seconds left. Looking like Blitz will win. Let's create this Blitz tournament here. So question. I don't know if I'll... Actually, we'll just never mind. I would say I don't have enough time for 2 after. Won a crazy hard tournament. I've never won, I don't think. I mean, I've won a lot of tournaments, but not like I've never won like a national one. The highest I got was I tied for second. But I've won a lot of like 3-game and 4-game tournaments. And I've got gold at states before. But like this past summer, I won a couple quads these last few summers. But arena name, who won? Oh, Ken John's 3-peat. Because he did repeat. Ken John's 3-peat here. 3-peat. Alright. That says 2-peat. Okay. I cannot type right now. Let's see. Score base. That's right. 3+0 does win here. Our standard. It is 9. Set for 906. 907, I guess. And everything is looking good here. Alright. Let's create this one. I'm about to put it in chat for those watching on Twitch and YouTube. So 3, 2, 1. My rating over the board, I'm 1956 USCF. Let's put this in the notes section of my club. Notes. All right, I've just sent it there. If you want to join in, I'm in. We need some more people though. And let's go through this game. 10 tournaments and over to B, OTB, my super low level ones. I played in a lot. I have a lot of trophies, but I played in a lot when I was younger. So it feel maybe the win percentage isn't quite that high. But I have a lot of good tournaments. A lot of ones where I get second or third, I'd say. What about you though, King? Another one tournament in my club. Oh, if you're playing a GM, like nothing you could do, bro. Nothing you could do. But let's see at this game. It was requested to look at Jose and Johns. So B3, Bishop B2. I don't know what this opening is, but I've seen you play double fianchetto a lot when we play. Bishop D3, really? I don't know what the idea is with this one. Bishop D6, queen forward, pawn. Take, knight back. Oh, you went a pawn in the center. Queenside castle apparently is a mistake. F4 was winning. This one is a 3+0 bills. A blunder. Bishop captures. Really? How's that? Oh. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Because take here, and you have queen there, and then take, and the rook's weak. Wow. That is... Bishop captures a brilliancy. Capture, check. Wow. That is a pretty cool one. And this is just over the rook pair. The queen for a bishop. You can't do very much here with the black pieces. GG. Let's go here to the tournament. We have 3 people in the tournament. We need 1 more person. Puzzle battle? Alright, bet. I got you. Let's send you a puzzle invite. PU. Oh, you already sent me one. All right. I just joined in it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Checkmate in 1 to start off. Checkmate here on h3. Checkmate in 1. Checkmate in 1. Checkmate in 2, not in 1. But they're also getting all these correctly, as expected, given their rating. Queen down here, and then here be mate. Capture for checkmate there on b8. Checkmate. And we're 10 for 10. This is actually mate in 2. You'll take, and the king can't slide over. The queen can go down diagonally, and the king can't move anywhere anymore. I'm going to go here, and then down here on h1, the bishop stops the escape square. Checkmate because the bishop guards the square. I imagine your queen just gets in. Yeah, you just set it up. And then over, take, take. And you still have mate coming up at the end of that. Alright, wow. How this one? You must have to sacrifice. How do you do this? You have to sacrifice. It's not any other way you can do that, really. Here, king goes back. Check. Here. That's not it. But this isn't it either, because this you can't checkmate at all. Is it up? A3. I almost missed that completely. Could you go here? Check. Oh, I think it's here. And then you have to go there to h5. Okay, they're going to slide their bishop over. Capture with check, and then take this. And then take this. And now you're winning. They got one incorrect, though. So we have a slight advantage. You're going to sack the rook. Checkmate here on a5. Queen down, check. Take this, and you're going to win. That is just checkmate. No, you're not going to win the game. It is a win. You could capture and take. No. Oh, it is this. Here. Capture and take in the center. And then king 4. They're at 25, though. Take there. I almost blundered. That's mate in 1. Can't really get that one incorrect. You don't take the free pawn. You get checkmate because the knight stops the escape. Rook down. King up. Check. Oh, yeah. That. And then check. And then take. And you're going to win the game. Queen's going to capture after it sacrifices itself. Or it sacrifices to capture. And then you get mate after. The queen slides over. Is it check here? Here. Sack. Queen here. Alright, so this next one. Queen just slides here. Double check, checkmate. Sack the rook. We got 3 straight just like that trying to catch up to them. But they got 2 on us. Take. No! I did that wrong. Okay. Here. Alright, we got that one. They were too quick. He was way too quick. They're at 32. That's not even a bad number, but they got 35. So we do lose that one. 5 people are in the tournament. If you want to join in, you can still hop in this one. It's in the links. Gee, yeah, good game, good game. What was your Halloween costume? My Halloween costume, I was Sukuna for Halloween. But yeah, I was Sukuna this year. I dressed up 5 times, though. First time I was Itachi, then I was Miles Morales, then Android 17, then Ghostface, and then Sukuna. I wanted to dress up every Friday for October, and I got it, and I was excited too. And Sukuna was my first idea. So dressing up as him as the last one was pretty cool for me, because that's who I imagined I'd dress up as when I was thinking about it. The bishop here to e4, cutting the bishop off, trying to invoke d5. They castle, I'll castle, and then a4. Do I take? I don't want to take. I want to go b. Oh. And move their queen over here. I do want to push this pawn, though. Okay, queen's going to take. We're going to try and get some activity. Up again. Trying to break through. Rook slides over. Aiding it. The knight trying to slide in. We're going to have our knight jump in. Because there is met with there. They slide forward a square. We can go up, take. But there's no follow through, really. Let's go rook up a square here. Looking to potentially double up. You can't take because the rook would slide over. So that wouldn't work in my favor at all. Is there any way I can do this? Take. Should I look if there's a pin, but no pin that works. Maybe I could have tried bishop there earlier. Yeah, taking that doesn't work. You just have to drop your knight out the way. I'm seeing an issue with my position right now. Let's see. Yours is a fish stick. Fish stick like the Fortnite costume, or like actually a fish stick? Or what? The fork? I can't fork because of the rook here. They would take the pawn. I'm gonna slide our rook here on the file. Push. Take. No, that wouldn't work. They drop their knight back. I'll drop my knight in now. Trying to get aggressive. Okay, over. I want to take this because I don't want them to go knight here to a5. That seems like it'd be an issue. Kane's going to slide out the way. And I like how I'm attacking here. And maybe go knight back here again. Take with rook. No, take with bishop. I like better. Yeah, because if you take, there's a pin at the end of that if you take with the rook, I think. Which is the problem with it, okay? That looks weak. Setting up a diagonal attack. And now we're opening up the file. I don't think I got very much from that. But I'm down on time, so I just need to make some move. A move. Oh, a pin. Take, check. We have to get out of this. Take, check. And then you drop queen back. Alright, we got it. We escaped that. Barely, but we do escape it. Maybe king over for bishop back. Or yeah, or king over for up. But they slide their knight in. Looking to guard this square. King here stops this. They can't go there. They push up. Yeah, moving the knight is the issue. Because this pawn is hanging at the end of it. So going here now would make sense. I want to get away from losing this g2 pawn. Which they're trying to make me lose. Obviously they want to make me lose material. They're playing against me. But they're focusing on this. They're keeping that bishop there. But bishop back, they exchange. We're going to go here. And they move their queen in. And they have a nice check. I'm going to blockade with queen up. Man, I was going to go knight there. Whatever it is, I just have to move quicker. I have 34 seconds left. They slide their knight over. Okay, I have an idea. But I don't know if I have enough time to execute it. That's actually the move. I was like, I hope they don't play this, but they do. Of course, they see it. "24 seconds left. This is blocking that as well. Oh! Yeah. I ran into the fork. Yeah, that's game. Tough. I was trying to get a fork on them, and I ran into one myself. Do I play any other games? On stream, I don't. I do have a PlayStation I play some games on. I just downloaded Steam and Fortnite. I might play that on my PC, but I play some PlayStation games, yeah. I have like the sport, like football and basketball, the game, like the Madden 2K. COD. I played the Battlefield beta, but I haven't bought the game. And I have Sparkings. I have a few things, because I bought a terabyte. I have a few things on it. We're going to take there. And I think rook or knight up, knight back. Man, I don't know if it matters too much. Yeah, I'll go back offering the queen exchange. What games do you play? They're looking to take here if they move out the way, but they don't. queen up. The idea is I want a knight there, but their bishop's there right now. Okay, knight here attacking this bishop. We want to get it off the file. They drop all the way back. Obviously, they want to keep the bishop. Is this a good piece? Okay, there's no tactic here just yet. But at some point, there will be a tactic that I have to be aware of. They're trying to slide their queen in here. Maybe I should get my queen down, trying to get over on this side of the board. There's no way to offer a queen exchange. Maybe just get my queen a little bit closer for comfort. They slide their rook over. We're going to go rook over here. Maybe looking to push our pawns forward. And they stopped that idea completely. So you will not be doing that. Let's go rook here instead since we can't push forward. And it's on a pretty useless square. They realized I was about to sack and get a pawn. So they stopped that idea. Very aware play from them. We'll exchange the rooks. That couldn't hurt. Okay, they slide forward though, trying to get this passer with the exchange of rooks. I'm not going to go for that. We're going to slide our knight out the way. Their bishop is an all-time great piece, it feels like. Their knight sliding in, putting maximum pressure on this. However, it's not horrible, because like, how do they break through? I might just push the pawn forward. I think pawn forward. Yeah, I'm more afraid of it than I think I need to be. We're going to attack here. Played a GM today, got 3 games. You got cooked. Man, as to be expected. Was it fun though? A FIDE Master today, like over the board, Jackson, or online? When we push forward, we're going to capture. And we want to take this. And then here, I would love to go towards an endgame. We're equaling out on time, as I was down a lot more than this, I think. Maybe I wasn't, but I'm only down 6 or so right now. They slide out the way. Yeah, this is a trap because of this. Let's remove our knight here. We still have this take. We're down 7 seconds. All right, let's move quick. Let's move quick. This is free. This is free in the center. We're down 8 seconds, but we're up material. They can't guard it. There we go. Plus something. We will take that. See if we can close this out. We're going to go up here to e5. Bishop here guarding. And we're just going to walk this pawn forward with this initiative. Attacking. And then slot our king here on e5. And we're diagonal to the knight so they can't give us a check. Alright, I'm going to drop back attacking this. They're going to guard it, but we just need to make a move. And they have to think about it more than I do. Alright, we're up on top. Oh, there we go. King in. No knight, no problem. We're going to go bishop here now. We're only up a pawn, but it should be enough. With a check here. Here. Oh, that's almost an issue. Is it an issue? But they can never... That's the thing, though. I have these advanced pawns. They can't really break them. That's the thing that kind of works out for me. They can't break with the king. They're too interactive with each other. So I did make a slight mistake, but we should be able to turn it back around. Yeah, we both realized a second ago that I had something else. And we get the win on time. All right, we're 1 for 2. We will take that. What's going on, man? How'd the exam go, Rob? How'd the exam go? Have you decided? That is a good question. We can do it really anytime this next week. I am completely free finally, so we can really do it anytime. Let me know what day works for you. Except Wednesday. But any other day, I'm good. Okay, cool. We were just busy at the same time. We both had a lot going on this past week. But yeah, man, I'm down to do that. We can have it up by tomorrow. So next stream, I'll have that. The tournament, this one's called Can John's Three-Peat. But they go up. We're going to go rook over here to e1. They slide back. We can go for it. They slide in. Are you playing in the next round of Profiteers Tournament? Let's see. Friday, Saturday? Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. I'd say between the two, I'd say Friday, but I'm free both still. You want to? Yeah, Gregory, that'd be fire, man. Playing a Grand Master is worth taking a time to look at. There we go. Bishop here to c4. Was it over the board or online? So we have this idea. Queen here. We're putting pressure on the position as well as we can. They take. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, if you take this, up, take, no. You could capture up, take. Right, yeah, that should be fine. And you're still putting the maximum pressure you can on this. Okay, they push forward. They are, well, I guess they're a high-rated player. This is annoying. Let's see. This is annoying, but I should expect that. If we capture on e5, they take. If we don't capture, we just take it. Take. That might be better though, because if you take here, I don't know. Does it matter? I'm not sure how it matters, the move order. I'm sure it does though, but I can't see the difference. We're just gonna take. I really don't know the difference. I'm not gonna take that. We're just gonna take this first. Capture. Looking for the rook exchange. We don't want them to keep their rook, really. And even if they kept their rook, we don't want them to keep it right there on the second rank so that this knight is frozen. Now it's not. They move their knight. Maybe they can trap my queen. I guess I'm sure they probably can trap my queen. But it has to be some escape square. Is it because you can take and you stop rook sliding over? But let's see. Take here. Take. Rook over does. Oh no, they can't even trap that. Okay. Let's just take here. 44 seconds. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. I'm playing good, but I'm low on time yet again. Stop. Just go with the flow. Online? Was this set up through your coach? Let's see. Drop into they gotta pack up. Grandparents. Oh man, have a great break week, man. I think we had our 2 days off already, and that's all we get for the semester. What's going on, Jessica? What's going on, coach? Someone was asking the benefit of a coach, and I was talking about the help that it is. They sack for a rook. Okay, I have to just take it. I'm too low to calculate. I have 39 seconds left. I'm just going to hope that's wrong. Fingers crossed. I have no idea. Appreciate the follow there on TikTok. I didn't see a username, but I saw a follow. And the likes as well. Closing in on 600. Someone was asking, because I told someone I have a coach, and they were like what does it gain? And I was talking about that the other day. You paid for... Oh, okay. So did he tell you like how to get better? It's here after here. That's the problem. I guess we'll just go. We can't do anything. 32 seconds. I just have to go at this point. Like I know this is not the best, but I have not enough time to think about better. So I want to go for this. I partially just want to go here. But they go here. Okay. Immediate. This is free. But what the idea is, the reason we're okay with it, I guess now. Well, okay. I have to do that, I think. It's not good. It's not good. Their knights are cutting my queen off from having any impact. Capture. Oh, is it to force a draw? They could just force a draw here, I think. But why would they? I feel like they could win. But their knights are so far. That's probably why they're going for a draw. Their knights are so far away. Yeah. Oh, they do it that way. I don't know if that way works the same way. Oh, it works better. Wow, because the queen can't slide over. The queen's stuck. Wait, no, here? No, the queen's not stuck. They could have drawn the game, though. Maybe they can still draw it. Can they still draw it? Yeah. Checkmate. And we get the win. Whew. All right, we'll take that. And Demetri, appreciate those likes. Appreciate someone donated. Who sent the donation there? It says it was from Skylar. Scalar. Thank you for the donation there. We hit our goal on TikTok. We'll set up a new goal. But GG Shadow Monarch. Very fun game. They definitely had the win there. Or a draw in lock. But they went for the win. And I was able to turn that around and get the win myself. I've done that myself quite a lot. So I understand trying to play for more. Alright. We're going to get a game in 1 second. We're on 2-game win streak, I think. Let's see. What time? It's 2:32. Alright. They missed some messages. Are we going for puzzles? Oh, puzzles? Not right now. So I do puzzles when we don't have enough for a tournament usually. I can maybe block out some time for the future though. What is this position? The king is... Yeah, the king is weak. That's the reason why. Because when they take on G3, I was thinking my king can't hide because I have it that way. But yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Nice. It felt like I did not play good enough to win it. But I guess I won, so that's the result that matters. But it did not feel like a particularly good game. You got it brilliant, man. Congratulations on that. Did you get the win as well? If you got the win without the win, I don't know. But if you got the win, okay, that's what's up. Yo, queen here. I guess it's still good. Because I've played some good games that have not resulted in wins necessarily. This is a free pawn, though. Oh, well. The rook's weak at the end, but knight just slides over. So, oh, no, it's a trap. Because here. Knight back, you can't move. But then up, take... Let's go back initiative and then knight here. And but then that forward move works. How did I mess up this badly? I feel like this should have been a pretty simple opening. Yeah, I'm just going to rewrite. Because if you don't, then they could actually push up there. They slide in, take, and then knight here to D2. And we're trying to blockade that. With knight here, attacking. The problem is knight here, take, pin. So I don't want to do that. Bishop here, but then bishop down. They definitely have outplayed me in the opening, so what can we do in return? This doesn't work because of take. So we have to figure out something with this bishop. Yeah, the move order is not... I'm not loving this. Oh, no, you can't go there. Never mind. You can go there. So we go knight up to E4. We're down 40 seconds. It's starting early. The time disadvantage. We have our knight in the center, though. Let's see what we can do with it. Now it's at 30 seconds. We've gained 10. All right. For those who didn't see it, there's just a fork there, so they can't just do whatever they want exactly. They're going to go up. We're just going to drop back and back. Very passive, but I just didn't want to lose anything. And I wanted to move quickly. Still at 30 seconds. Let's not make it worse than 30 seconds and try and make it better. Not a great position, though. Have to go up to get out the way. King over to avoid the take. Bishop in, avoiding the diagonal. And maybe knight reroutes around here. They slide over. We're going to move out the way. They have a pin. So that makes me want to go up. I feel like here, though. Here. And then we'll see. They could go bishop. They slide over, attacking. Knight's going to slide forward. I'm surprised they didn't go queen or bishop there. It's still at about 30 seconds of a time difference. I need to pick it up some, because if it stays like this, I'm going to lose by 30 seconds. I need to make them think, because they're not thinking. They're just moving. But I can't figure out a better plan. Like, I don't think I'm playing bad moves. They're just finding quick solutions. They go, okay, getting aggressive here. And that might be game. That may be game, because knight here doesn't work quite. Oh, wait, we can avoid losing, but it is a loss. Slight disadvantage. Or, not slight, a disadvantage in the game. But you can avoid the loss, and that is, why not? Why stop playing, even though we're down some material? What? Oh, they miss it. They miss it. They could have won. They could have won. Yeah, if they go h5, it's game over. Check. Alright. Knight back here. I can repetition them if I don't find something. Well, I can't repetition, but I can if they are aggressive. They're not aggressive. Alright. They could have overextended, and they didn't. Very good on them there. Drop back. Okay, queen back. Okay. Okay, slide forward. This is actually what I... Oh, wait, no. Okay, just slide over. So they can't just take that for free. 32 seconds. Don't know if that's right. I went for it, though. Because I was so low on time, I just have to trust. I'm not sure if that works, though. But the alternative was just to get in what I know was a losing position. So we just have to go with it. Hopefully it works. And they're thinking. At least it's making them think. And we're back equal on time. That's kind of what we're looking for. We made them calculate with bishop captures e4. Okay, we get the exchange. That pre-move might have just saved me the game. Queen exchange immediately. Oh, we have the fork. Oh, we can't move the knight. Oh, man. Okay, check. Oh, there's almost 20 seconds left. Check. Almost checkmate. And we get the win. Huge hold. We would have lost if they played h5, though. But we'll take it. We're in second place solely. Let's go into the next game. That was a tough hold. Tough hold. GG puzzle. Alright, let's go here. Knight here to f3. Pawn here to e6. Appreciate that, Phantom. Bishop looking for the exchange. That should have been a loss. h5, I would have lost the game. But that's why you don't keep playing. And we had to try and turn the time around. So bishop captures e4. Luckily, it worked out. Don't know if it was really a good move, but it did work out. I just had to go for it. Because the problem, I wanted to go knight h6, but the rook was pinning it. They had good positional play, so what I was trying to do didn't work all the way. So we won on time. I guess it was winning on the board too at the end. But h6, we're looking at their knight sliding in. I think this is a freebie. So we're going to take here on d4. Queen can't go to any entrance square. Well, I mean, it can eventually, but I don't think it's a win though. Taking, do I want to take, I guess queen up. I'd rather play defense at this point. I already got a pawn advantage. I'm not too worried about winning more. Bishop up. And then up and then here. Here on c5. And then bishop here. Alright. We're putting pressure on this diagonal. This is a free bishop. And we should go on to win now. We have enough time. And we might be on a win streak. Because we're on a 3-game. We win another piece there. We get the bishop pair. We might be on a 4-game streak. Oh, that's a free rook. I was just mentally already pre-moving it. But we just don't lose the bishop. Let's focus up again. Because that's a clear mistake. Oh, wow. I just made 2 horrible moves. 2 horrible moves. Let me know if you guys see why. Yeah, there's actually checkmate, I'm pretty sure. And a free rook. So, luckily, it's still game. And we get the win. We're on a 4-game win streak. Feels good after the turns behind. We're playing first place, though. Who's on a 7 game, I think. 6 game. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can end her streak. If we win this, we'll be in the best chance to take first, I think. If we lose, we won't. So let's focus up. E4, E5. Knight F3, Knight F6. Knight forward. D6. Take. And this is all stuff I'm used to seeing right now. I will say queen up and back I'm not used to. I feel like it gives me a move. I don't know. It might be a little too slow. But we'll see. Bishop here to E6. We have to stop their knight from getting here. E5 will do that. Yeah, they're trying to set up a double knight move there. Oh, there anyways. Ah. Okay. If we get our knight here, we stop it. So let's go back. I think they see the... I was setting a minor trap. I think they see the minor trap. Yeah. If they move immediately, you would just take. But we're going to go here to stop knight. If they get a pawn there, it's not that big of a... I mean, it's a big deal. I won't say it's not a big deal. But the alternative is worse. Is probably what I should say instead. The alternative is they have a knight sitting there. And if you rather have... If it's between the pawn and the knight there, I'd rather have the pawn be there. But yeah, it's still not the best. We're going to queenside castle. Get our king away from this mess over here. And try and get to safety and reroute our bishop on a much better diagonal. Now this pawn can never push forward, but they have a backwards f2 pawn at the end of all of this. So we're going to slide our bishop here to g7. I think that should work. Question mark. Did I blunder? Can you play? So I do tournaments if you're interested in doing that. The way you can join you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess, the same as my TikTok username there. If you want to join in, we give up a pawn there in the center. To get out the way of this. Yeah, that does work. If you go up, take. Wow. Very nice idea. We have to get out. Oh, this gives up the rook. We are just losing now, I think. Quite the tactics. Quite the tactics. That's bishop b6. Instead, if I just go king b, it's fine. But I was so happy to develop my bishop finally. Okay, they slide down. It's better to take this, I would guess. And we're down 3 points of material. Okay, they're going to slide their knight forward. Knight capture. It should work. Take. Take. We're minus a rook, but we're attacking 3 things. I guess they could just... There's a way out of this, though. But we are already down in exchange. So the fact that we're still down in exchange is not the problem. We got some pawns back for it, at least. And we should be able to mitigate it somewhat. Okay, they slide over, attacking the queen. Not expecting that. That was not an expectation. That's unfortunate. Okay. That's really a problem. Because this is also hanging there. Maybe do you have to give the... You might have to go here. You may have to. Because, yeah, there's no other way to go about that. You go queen here off the exchange. Take. Take. But then I'm just down a rook. That can't be the best. That can't be the best option. Okay, we're going to take this. They go down. I'm trying to think, can I take this and still survive? I don't know if I can. I think you could check. King over. Take. Oh, check, take, checkmate. No, there's no way to survive that. That I can see at least. Yeah, you just have to drop back. So annoying. And we can't get any of the pieces that we fought so hard to get back. We can't take them. Oh my god, that's nasty. All right, we lose the first place there. Those are some crazy. Great game, great game. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, GG. Let's go back to that real quick. The huge mistake, I think, is just not going king b8. Yeah, I think if you go king b8 here, it's probably back to equal. But after that, it was a masterclass. Maybe I couldn't take that either. That might be an overextension. I missed rook e1. Yeah, because the queen's hanging. And there's no way to... I wanted to do this, and I'll run a game. I wanted to try and win the material back, but there's just forced checkmate on the 7th rank. So I wasn't able to do that. But a good game nonetheless. We're still in second. Our streak is over, and Shadow is trying to take it from us. So you have to beat Gregory here in order to try and get back in the winner's queue. And try and get some more than 2 points for a win. They're going to slide over. Bishop's going to drop back. A4. Nah. Take. I guess that's not really a problem. I thought that was a mistake, but it's not actually. They're going to slide in. Bishop c4 out the way. On this long diagonal, we're going to go for the exchange. And then maybe queen b3. Okay, that has to be wrong. They have double pawns here. I just messed up in trying to take over their mistake. Appreciate the likes there, Kaizen. You got this, big dog. You're smart. Appreciate that, Aaron. Let's see if I can get it. We had a few miscues. They're going to take, but I think queen there should be fine after. But appreciate the kind words, man. I think queen there. Because, yeah, take, that'd be fine. You're attacking that. We're plus 20 seconds. Time could be a factor. Let's look at the standings. Shadow is catching up. And Puzzle's not that far. I only have 13. Only person whose spot is safe is... Whoa. A sacrifice. I imagine they're looking at this. And queen down. I think this is fine. Let's double check. Because they want to give it for nothing. It has to be because they thought G would take. I'm pretty sure. Because queen can't go there. If queen went there, I don't think it works there. But at least I could see the idea. Okay, they go in. Rook could capture just fine, I think. With there, you could still go there. Or you could queen trade. And they want to trade because they're down material. So they're probably not going to do that. But they do that. Queen here. Instead, before... Yeah, I guess that could work. Because if you took, they control the file. They control it either way. I don't love that they control the file. That's something I need to try and fix. But for now, I think this should work. And then this is guarding the back rank mate. Or actually a few things are. But we want to go bishop g3. So I don't have to worry about that whatsoever. But we're attacking the knight. And we're attacking on e6 as we mentioned. And we want to get our bishop involved to go king h2 potentially. And then knight. No, knight there. Queen's guarding. You can't do that. That's free. But rook over. I could try that. Knight, maybe rook here instead. I don't have to take that immediately, but I could also just take and then go there after. But they're taking some time. They're down 35 seconds. This will be a pretty big win. Is after that loss to Eliza, we're sitting at 4 for 6, but 5 for 7 and getting 3 points if we win the next one would be huge for the tournament standings. Now we're up to almost a 55-second time advantage. If anything, I should be able to just flag them with this difference. Okay, knight slides. Let's just go for the quick move. I would calculate more if... Oh, a fork. Okay. So let's... Okay, let's just think about that. Rook over. Okay, let's go rook over. I like that. There's no discovered check. There's a fork, but you can take with check. And you have queen down. Oh, there's another fork. The knight is very active. Oh, and here there's another fork. The queen can't go there. It just can't move, traverse that area, unfortunately. We can go back here, maybe. That would make sense, because then there's no more forks. We're still attacking, and there's no check there. If they go there, attacking, take. We gotta be careful, because the bishop is clogging up the king's escape. But so many pieces are now guarding this back rank. We shouldn't worry about it too much. And we are attacking this weak knight here on d3. There's no way to get a check with these two moves. And the time, we're almost up a minute. That would be that's probably the biggest advantage creator we have right now. We can go up. They can bring their knight in. We'll take. Yeah, I think this is still fine. Here. Queen's not hanging. It looks all 3 minor pieces are active. It's giving me some anxiety, but I think I should be able to hold this. There's no, they're just talking right now. They're not doing a whole lot. They're talking to each other. They're attacking, but we should be able to survive this. There's some tricks here, but let's just take first. But there are some tricks. Okay, let's take. Wow, yeah, they have a lot of ideas here. It's looking like queen here should stop all of them, I believe, because there's no discovered check still. Right, yeah, so you should be able to go queen here. I'll say they found the hardest continuation. Props to you, Gregory. That's probably the. Could I have taken the knight? Maybe I could have, but I went on time. We'll take that. Let's go to the next game. Oh, we're playing Eliza again. All right. Last game, I don't love how it went, obviously, but we had to think about what we did wrong. We really made one big mistake, and then mistakes happened after that, but they're irrelevant because they wouldn't have happened without the first one. So let's focus on playing a more accurate opening. I'm going to match the G5 idea. Really? This can't be good, but it's working. There has to be some issue with pushing all these pawns up. I don't see it. I'm just not responding correctly. It must be. Knight here. I know that's hanging. Alright. I expected them to take that, actually. Take. There's got to be an issue with this. There has to be. I feel like more people would do that if this isn't a problem. But I'm not seeing. Whatever the problem is, I have not learned it. And it's working every time. This G4 idea. Queen here or queen B6 on the next turn. Okay, slide their bishop to get active. Queen here. Attack and cutting off their king from castling. If I'm not going to be safe, neither will they. Okay, this is free, but their king gets to safety. Is that worth it? Is it really worth it to allow? But then they're going here anyways, probably. Right? But we go knight here. That's an interesting idea. Attacking, getting on this square that they want to sit on. They take with check. Yeah, I guess that works in their favor. But I'll say having their queen all the way over here disservices this side. So they have some calculation. They do go for it. Let's go here. Attacking, attacking. Something falls. I don't think they can guard everything. Yeah, we get the knight. But I'm guessing they're looking at this or something. But I don't know. Rook over feels like it's defended quite well. Although you wouldn't assume that type of position's defended well. I think it is. King slides up. Yeah. I mean, I can't see any real issue outside of this is uncomfortable. This is not fun to play. But I think I am slightly better now. My king's in the center. Their king's safer. But I'm plus a whole minor piece. And their pieces aren't the most active. Like last game, you could see the difference was her pieces were active. And it was an issue to deal with them. Right here, we're not really having the issue, the activity part. It is annoying to deal with. Like, who wants to play with their king like this? Like, you know, it's not easy. But I actually just made a mistake too. I wonder if they see it or she sees it. I'm guessing she does, based off her being at 29 points and in first place. But I did make a slight inaccuracy. I don't think it'll be the end of the game, but I did make a mistake though. I should have went rook over. I didn't even think. Actually, that would rook over. Maybe that's just a great move. Would rook over really have worked? I don't know if it would have. I might sack for that, depending on yeah. The queen can't get to any light square though, so there's no follow up besides taking, which is somewhat heartwarming, I guess. We can go here for check. Oh, okay, I have an idea. This is really a gambit, but you'll take queen takes over, and because they can't control the diagonal with two pieces, you go knight. I'm just going to play that. I think that works. Sack. And then queen here. You couldn't have gone there because the bishop and queen are there together. What's going on, Fork the King? How you doing, man? I've been doing all right. I don't know if you can see new setup since the last time you've been here. But yeah, new setup. Now you're scared. I have to counter sack. I don't know if it works, but It looks fun, and I am streaming. But I think it does work though. I think queen here, and then knight in should be some type of mate. So it should be some type of mate. And then here, yeah, this is mate. So they have to. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that'll stop it. That'll do it. How did I miss that? I saw that, yeah. The idea, was it bad? I don't think it was a bad idea. I think I had a horrible execution. I think the idea was okay, though. I'll stand by that decision. Fun thing is, it's not even that bad of a position. I mean, it's bad, but it's, again, it could be a lot worse, I'd say. I'm gonna go up and just have... You can take that. Okay, I think we've got out of the worst of it. I might be winning. Yeah, I think I might be winning. Somehow, I don't know how I won that game. We'll take that one. Oh, we hit the goal on TikTok. Thank you to Danny. We hit that goal there. GG, Eliza. GG. That was a fun game. I finally beat you this tournament. I guess it was only one loss. We're 1-1 this tourney, I think, right? All right, let's set this up here. Again, we hit the second goal there on TikTok. 2,222 rating for 2 out of 3 time controls. Third. No, that's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I had that before for some time controls. Wait, I think this is fine here. I had it for, I think my blitz and my rapid, or my blitz and my bow were the exact same at a point. I'm going to go up here. GG. Yeah, you definitely had an easier position than you made it seem. If you go a little bit quicker, I think that's a win. But GG. Queen's going to go forward. I'll exchange here because I'm up a pawn. Whereas before I was not up a pawn. So it did not feel quite the same. We will just get to a quick castle and go from here. They can't trap the bishop. A3 or A4. Probably A4 to stop this pawn push. A4. We don't want them to push forward. We want to get rid of this somehow. Okay, take. Knight back, attacking this. And they can't attack the bishop this way. They can't trap it, I should say. They can't trap it. Let's just go up here, and then we have this. Oh, they're really not trying to trap it at all. They don't have any interest in doing that, it seems. Pawn forward, they'll take. Oh, but actually, that would work. Oh, well, no. Wait, no. Yeah, this does work. Up. This is a momentary gambit. It's not a real gambit. I don't play real gambits. But I am momentarily sacrificing a pawn. You don't see that too often. But we're going E4. 2 defenders. 2 attackers, 1 defender. Why would I do this, you may ask? There is a pawn here. And this pawn, I guess it's not overloaded. It's not guarding 2 things. But we're removing a defender. And I think you can take either way. I will take with the bishop, though. I think this is slightly better. I don't know if it's, like, really better. But this seems like an easier target. Yeah, I think that is better, actually. Because this is now an easier target with the rook. And we still have an attacker. Whereas you take with the knight, this pawn's not being attacked right now. Can they even get to it? I don't know if they can. Maybe they're looking to double up quickly. That's the only thing I can think of. But bishop f1 stops everything. Oh, it's not to double up. It's to... Oh, I see. Very sneaky. A very nice idea. We're still putting a lot of pressure here, though. And bishop f1 is now simple to play to stop any doubled up. So this will be a free pawn in the center. Will be up 2 points of material. However, the game's not over, as we've been up 2 points of material against the same person today, and we lost. So we still have to be very focused, very locked in. Bishop has to drop back here to guard. I'm not sure how to continue. Yeah, take. Oh, that's actually that okay, I'll do that. Take. Is it check? Take knight. Rook down. Yeah, that's fine. And then you'll take here, and you want to trade down. That's the whole point. Like when you're up, you want to exchange all these pieces. So we're giving discovered attack, and we're going to take the knight after they take my knight, because it can't. Rook is not a diagonal piece. So we want to exchange there. I was calculating rook down here, but it doesn't work. That's why I don't play it. It doesn't quite work. You would think it does, but it doesn't. Not exactly. I'm going to go rook. Honestly, it's either rook here or rook here. The difference, I guess I'd rather go here. At 59 seconds, though. Need to focus on that. Bishop here doesn't force a trade, so they do go there. Yeah, I could have done it the other way, and I didn't. This isn't bad, but this was avoidable. Like, I didn't have to force or do this move order where this happens. So take. Yeah, they get too much activity, I'd say. Well, let's go. Take rook over. Oh no, the other way. No, I definitely messed that up. That would have been better to do the other way. Let's go pawn forward though. Almost equal on time here. Let's start him off. Rookie 2. We threw him off. He was low on time. GG. We'll take that one. Thought you were down a rook. Oh, yeah. My rook, it was just not very good on the back range. That's why I should have went rookie 1. Or rook to D1 instead of rook up. I was trying to be materialistic. It was a bad choice, to be honest with you. But we get the win. And we're in second. We're on a 3-game win streak after that loss there to Eliza. A nice turnaround. Nice one to jump here in the center. Let's see. We're going to go bishop back here, take, and then bishop d3, and then pawn to c3. Appreciate that, Joe. I think I responded to that way too late, but I saw the nice recovery message there now. Take, knight's going to slide here to d2, and then knight can go towards the center. The capture, knight up. Ooh, okay, they're getting aggressive attacking my queen. Knight here looking to go to the center. But this is okay. This is not bad. We're going to attack their bishop, and then go pawn here to a4. We have a normal London setup. We haven't castled yet, neither have they. Both of us are waiting, pushing it to the other person to decide to castle. We're going to attack there. The queen's guarding it though, so kind of pointless. But again, blitz games want to make some moves here. Yeah, sure, I'll castle. No one ever wants to trade? Dude, I play openings, everyone wants to trade, man. I can't tell you how many times I played a bishopless endgame. Or a middle game, not even endgame, a bishopless middle game. I'm going to go back and then up and then knight. Knight here doesn't work because the pawn is guarding. There. We're doing okay on time. Focus on that. Gotta trust the instinct earlier than late in the game. You just gotta move sometimes here. This is actually a forced exchange. But they want the open file. That's where they're okay with it. Okay, I'm gonna force them to take though, cause they can't. They have to take now. Yeah. They slide knight over. Back. We're guarding that. Rook here. They would like that pawn, it seems. Rook's gonna slide over though. They attack diagonally. That's a really good idea. That's a great idea. Oh, that's a winning idea, almost. Almost winning. We're gonna go king here. We're gonna get aggressive. Guarding everything. Putting our chips on the table, because our king's on F. A lot of forks. Oh, trade, please. Please trade. I'm not sure why they traded there. They had all the pressure. The pressure is kind of gone now. I don't know how they can force anything. I'm not seeing this one. Let's double check though. Can you? If you take. I see the check. Can you go down? They take. I don't think that's checkmate. I'll just lose the game. I'm fine losing like this. I don't see it. We go king down. I don't see the mate. Because even there, you just go queen down, right? Or, I mean, you don't even have to do all that. You can just go rook here. Like, there's nothing. There's another rook here, yeah. And then queen here. And then over? They're too slow. And we're also going to be threatening a checkmate after queen f2. So I have to trade for the most part. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. They slide out the way, qf2. Yeah, this is over. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, though. Cooked your play? Sorry. I didn't want to do that. I don't care if you win against everyone else. I just wanted to win. But you were at 29 points. How cooked is it really? Like, it has to still be somewhat. You were on fire. We're going queen down here to f7. What's your record since then? Because we tripled up, and they have 2 pieces. So, a triple up is quite useful. We're going to go in here, attacking. And then, oh, they saw my plan. Rook over. I guess it was kind of obvious what to do next when you have this material advantage. They're defending very well, though. It's not that simple. Or they're not making it simple. It is just rook down, rook there, like something like that. But again, they're making me work for. I have 49 seconds left. We can't underthink this. Oh, I see. I think I see the right move. Depending on what they do, this is a cool move that you'll be able to play. Yeah. Oh, they're attacking. All right. Queen down. Okay. Here. I just sped that. Why did I speed that? Not needed at all. Did not need to do that. And I did that. Oh! Oh! I just messed that up. They were tough. The rook was there. Come on, man. The rook was there cutting it off. I was like, okay, it's fine. The rook is cutting off the king. Let's go take the pawn. And I forgot to guard the rook. That is unfortunate. c5, knight here. Alright, we need this one to end. That is a tough way to end that tourney. We're going to take here in the center. If they capture. No way. I just gave my rook up low time. And I was up a rook. That's a tough way to throw a game. We've thrown a few today, but I'd rather do it here and get this out of my system. We're gonna take, and then a queen here, attacking, and then a rook here. GG. This is why I do not resign against me, or ever, but especially today. We're going over here. We get out the way of the attack. Oh, if you go here, they have knight in, so you have to probably just give the double pawns. Not great, not ideal, but we are attacking there in the center in return. So we have time for one more half-hour tournament. So you can start voting now. We have a minute 42 left on this one. I'll vote for 1+0. That is my preference. Let's see. Streak with the draw for you. This game means oh. I threw. Thank you though. I appreciate the help. I, however, was not able to hold through there. We're offering the exchange up here to b5. Take. Blundered my knight, then mate in one, then stalemated when I had a rook and queen when they only... Oh. Well, we've both been doing that today, it seems. We're gonna drop our queen back. Knight here. Knight here, because the queen's guarding it. Knight in. And we have some slight activity. Maybe queen over. But I just don't know what is happening on this side of the board. Oh, that's not good. I know that much. This is not good. Oh yeah, we're losing. Oof. The pawn is quite active, and there's not really a way around that. Yeah, because queen over, whatever you do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Is there even a way out of it? I don't think so. So you might end the tournament on a couple games losing streak. That's fine. We have one more. What's going on, Jazzy? Appreciate... Oh, it ended. Okay. I did not lose. So first place, Eliza 2-2 chess. Shadow Monarch in second. 8.5. 4-game win streak 25. And I got 37 for 10. Best tournament for me of the day. Only podium finish. And thank you for those likes, Jazzy. Closing in on 2,000. We'll take that. We'll take that. Let's go to this last tournament. One more half-hour one. My loss to you. Then you... Tough. I may have started a bad vibes for you. We have one more tournament to turn it around. So one more half hour. If you want to vote, type in chat. I vote for 1+0. I want to redeem myself there personally. But you can vote for something else, obviously, if you would like to. Got 3 games against him. Look at the games. Now, yeah, we can. After I make the tournament, we'll take a look at that. Let's see. 3 votes for 1+0. Let's say another 21 seconds. That hat. So, I'm president of my chess club. Or I guess that's not really I got this before that. No, I didn't know. I have 2. But anyways, like my school, we're like partnered with chess.com. So they send us merch from time to time. And this is one of the things. So I have merch. I have a sticker. Actually, here. I got to show my laptop because I've been streaming on this. But I got a sticker here too. And then I think I have some other stuff. I don't know if it's here. But like a keychain. And then a pen. And it's something else I don't remember. What is it? It's a keychain, a pen. I have a plushie. But the plushie I think is over there. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. It's behind that 3. But you can't really see it there. But I have a couple things from chess.com. They're pretty cool. But it looks like Bullet does win by 4-1. So let's create the Bullet tournament right here. So clubs, my club. And let's create this. Can I redeem myself? Some horrible affairs. Some horrible showings here. Honestly, my win percentage is not even that bad. But it was the games that were really bad. Redemption. That's all I'm going to title this. Can I spell though? Okay. We're going to set this for 1+0, half hour. We're going to set this at 10. So we're going to set this for 10. I guess 15 is fine. Yeah. Just created it. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, here's the link in chat. Just sent it there. And then if you're watching on TikTok, here it is in the notes section right now. All right, I've just posted it. About to join in myself, and then Gregory's Games against a Grandmaster. Let's see. Where's your name? It might just be easier if I search you in the friends. Yeah. Because oh, yeah. Search you here. Here we go. And you said against the Grandmaster. Oh, here we go. Against Vladimir. Vladimir Belos. Alright, let's see what happened. Can I share the club link as well? The club link? Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Let's see. Clubs. My club. Invite. And then... Okay, here you go. Let me put this in the chat. And let's go to this game with Gregory. Someone let me know in chat when I need to go over. You had a 2,000 expected rating, though. Very good game from you, too. Playing against a Grandmaster. Pretty impressive. Let's watch it from your perspective. You went e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, pawn forward, bishop up. Okay, I can't say I know this opening, so I can't say too. I don't want to comment on something I don't know. I do not know this opening, but I'm going to observe. I'm going to use the engine. You take... They take attacking your knight. That seems good for them, but you're still winning. Maybe because of the activity of the pieces, but honestly, I don't know. Knight slides back attacking. E5, I would guess. Or knight f6. E5 is not even the best move. It's bishop to g7 to protect it. But they go forward. Are you not supposed to take? Or saying, wait, why can't you... Can you not take the... Maybe you can't take the pawn. Oh, they take back. Oh, that's why they want you to go e4 first. But then here, well... That's not what happens, though. You castle, bishop goes there, you go up. Guarding this, still attacking. I'm guessing e5, it's still not played. I do not know this at all. Why can you not take the pawn? Does someone know why you can't take this? I am so confused. Oh, but here you can go up, though, no? Or I guess here... okay, I see now why you can't take. Bishop goes here to d2. They go e5. Do you go e4? No, you don't. I think e4, I see why you would do that. You want to get initiative first before anything, but you go here guarding. I'm guessing it says QB6. That was also, I was like QB6 here. It feels kind of weak over here. That's why it's plus 1.1, I'm guessing. They take that. That's a mistake. I don't know why that's a mistake. Is it because of rook b1? Oh, you played the best move. Up, you're supposed to take in the center though. I can see how you don't, because you want to do that and then you want to take, I'm guessing. Oh, f4. Better than I would have played. This is a very good game. This is a Grandmaster, man. They go pawn forward. You slide your queen over. I see the idea. Bishop b4. They stop the square as their Grandmaster. They see stuff that we see and more. You went c4. I think it's a mistake en passant. Is that the issue? Yeah. I say en passant, I think, is the problem there. You take, knight slides in, attacking this and this. Bishop back, I guess, works, but this does feel kind of loose. Oh, it doesn't work. Never mind. I thought that worked as well. But I was right that it was loose. I didn't think it was losing, though. It just felt like it wasn't a lot. Queen forward apparently is better. Like, that's so hard to play, though. Because, wait, let's show the... Yeah, if you go here, this is just losing a pawn. Like, I feel like that's kind of hard to... Oh, that's a blunder. No, it's not. So I'm not a Grandmaster. But they go pawn here to b5. You attack the knight. They take, you take. So I imagine they have to go back. Oh, they counterattack. Oh. That's unfortunate. They blunder, though. A blunder from a Grandmaster. Let's see if I can find... I can't see the right move because this is a miss. Is it because... Is this just a queen trap? I feel like... I don't know, but the knight slides down. It has to be bishop c1. No, it's... Oh, rook here. And then it's... No, I don't see it. Here. Here. Take. Why can't they just... Go... Oh, here? Oh, free knight. Wow, that's kind of complex. But you missed that one. Understandable. You take the knight. They take the rook. Oh, now it's just game over. Down the rook. Yeah, 4.5. How did you find a Grandmaster to play? They king slides. Yeah, you just lose on time or resign. I guess either... Oh, timeout. Okay. GG, man. GG. That is quite the game. Were you nervous? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Were you nervous playing them? Or was it normal? Or I guess not normal. I know you haven't done that before probably, but were you playing normal or were you having some anxiety? Understandable if so. Now let's exit those out. We got through one of them, but the turn's going to start in a couple seconds, and we have 6 people in here. If you want to join in, you can still join in. You can still join in. It is still a space for you. It's a max of 4,000. We're at 6, so we're a little bit away. It's no worry if you want to, but we have 30 seconds left. I can play a daily game. the meantime, a daily move at least against Julia here. They push forward. I think we'll take in the center. Trying to get rid of the bite of them being there. And 20 seconds remain. I'm the highest rated. Let's see if I can perform like it. We have 10 seconds remaining. First bullet wasn't amazing, but we have time to turn it around. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go. Against fork to start off. Okay, E6. Speed. Moving quite fast. Yeah, get my king to safety. Don't worry about anything happening there. I think we survive this attack with F5 there. To give a check. There's no way forward that I can see. Offer the queen exchange. They probably won't accept it. Offer again. I'm persistent. Checkmate here. We get the win. Alright, so this next game. Starting off 1-0 here. Can we go 2-0? We're waiting for a game. I'll put the link in chat again, although it's pretty recent in chat. So maybe we just don't have. This is what we're going to have for this one. This is a free pawn. We're going to guard it. Take it. A lot of gambits happening here. Exchange up. Okay, right now we're trying to put pressure. Queen's going to slide forward, attacking this pawn here. Take it. I think they could have saved that. Knight up attacking. Take. Take. And we're plus 7 points of material. Let's see if we can close it out. Capture. Knight here, then knight back. We get checkmate in the middle of the board. Right, I'm not saying too much. I'm trying to make sure I don't sell a game, but we get the win there. Hopefully the gameplay is entertaining enough, but I can say a little bit more. I apologize, but I just trying to make sure I get those wins to start off. We want to have a good start. If you've been here for longer than, I guess, this last tournament, you've seen some bad, maybe bad starts, bad stretches. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have that many bad stretches. Take, knight forward, knight's gonna jump. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I did that. Just making move. Just moving the mouse. Because that doesn't make any sense. Decided rook over, though. Clean out the way of the file. Here. Take. I guess that's not that good. They don't take that. I'm kind of surprised they don't take that last time. We're going to have the rook slide over on this turn. We're up 10 seconds. That's something to watch. Ooh, that's a free queen. And we'll take that. The knight's going to go in the center. I just dropped the pawn for no reason. They don't take that there. Rook's going to go over. Knight back. Take. Take. Here. Boom. And then here. So there's no checkmate. No back rank mate. We are good. We're good. Queen up also. I think queen up would have been pretty good. I don't play that though. Check. We're up 9 seconds. Let's try and maintain this. Okay, up here, cutting off the king. And we're probably going to take here on this next turn. I don't see a mate, so just get closer. Now I see a mate. We're cutting off this is force mate next turn. And we went on time. Go to the next game. Game number 3. Playing thinker again. Let's see if we can get a win. Exchange in the center potentially. Knight forward. Bishop d3 looking for the exchange. Queen up. There's a free pawn here on f5. Queen's going to slide back up. Castle, get out the way of this issue. Attack the knight. They're sliding in, but I don't have to lose anything necessarily. Queen back. Yeah, very uncomfortable, but I don't have to lose any material. Let's just hold steady for a second. Okay, drop this. Oh. That was preemptive. They knew that was the only good move. That's crazy chess being played. It was the only good move, and I didn't even consider what they did was to stop it. Very nice. Although their knight is a bit trapped, huh? Let's get out the way. They found a way through, unfortunately. And I'll take that over what I had. For sure. Oh. Well. And I went on time. All right. We're on a nice 4-game win streak to start off. Let's go into game number 5. Can we continue the streak? We went on time. We were losing there. At a point, we were down some material. But the clock, it was our friend that game. We managed our time amazingly. Let's castle. C5 and probably knight. Okay, knight's going to take in the center. Take again and then knight to d7. Oh, that's had a free pawn. Rook's going to slide here so this can move freely. I'll just slide up and then... Yeah, they finally stopped. I was like, we could just put pressure on d3. Get out the way of that. Take. Here. Did you cook? I'm cooking to start off so far, yeah. I've not been cooking this whole day, though. But this tournament, I'm 4 for 4 to begin. Hopefully we can keep it, but who knows? Who knows? Rick's going to slide over. Looking for the exchange. I will say this game, this has been the toughest game so far. I don't know. I guess I was losing in one of them. That's probably tougher. But this is, I don't have any huge advantage in this one. Oh, I'm up on time. I'm up 10 seconds. Okay, that should be a win then. We're going to slide our king forward and try and rock our king towards the side. You could really, yeah, you could just let them take that, honestly. This is even a better piece. Now king here is a dangerous move. This is a draw if you let that happen. Let's not help them get a draw, I'll say. Let's not do that. King over. Take. And let's, oh, was that a free? That was a free knight, but we get the win anyways. We're on a 5-game win streak. Let's go into this next game. Playing 5th place here. Let's keep our speed up. Knight forward. Bishop e2. They're moving quickly. Okay. So, they're moving this quick. I'm imagining at some point a mistake will have to happen. If they maintain this pace, wow. That would be crazy, dude. If they can maintain moving this quick. Because they're just moving instantaneously every... Was that a free knight? I think it was a free knight. Yep, it was. No, it's still free. Okay. We take that there. Drop back. Rook over. Oh my god. Yeah. They win my queen. We get a rook and a knight for it. I keep doing that. I keep letting them get in. Dude, why am I doing that? No, 1 second left. We lose. First loss of the tournament. GG. Gonna up here. Knight up. Here to C6 and the bishop here. GG. Castle. H6. Bishop up. And then we can go bishop here for the pan. GG. Knight. No, bishop back. A5. We go rook here off in the exchange. Knight's gonna slide up. And we're 18 minutes left. We're still in first. But that lot, we can't lose 2 in a row. We gotta focus up here. Attacking. Take. Knight back. We're worse on time. They're moving very quick. Ooh, free queen. Tough. I know the feeling. We exchange again. Queen's gonna slide up this time. And now let's just slowly walk our pieces down. That's gonna be free. That's gonna be free. And that's going to be a win. Take. We're fine with the double pawns because we're up all this material. Capture. Check. Take. Check. Check. I don't see mate. I have 19 seconds left. Let's not overcomplicate this. Yeah, there we go. Let's just run this pawn up. Get a queen check. Check. Boom. 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 There we go. We get the win. After that loss, we get in. We're still in first place, and we're playing Thinker, playing third place. So we're playing someone who's in the podium. We have to be locked in here. We have to maintain our advantage. Knight's going to come forward. Here to E3. Here. Take, and we want to go A4. I want to stop that B5 pawn push potentially. Bishop here looking to guard. Knight up. Now we're going to go H3 attacking their bishop. Castle for safety. It doesn't feel like it's safety though. It feels like this is the area of weakness. Bishop here offering the exchange of material. Take. Queen up. Capture, and maybe this rook can slide to this b file to get some contest over there. Knight back and reroute towards this side. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Up, take. And this knight's guarding this knight. King can just slide forward. We want to take this material off the board because we're feeling good about the position. Alright, perfect. Knight back here, looking to guard. Maybe not perfect, but not bad. Take. Knight take. We're going to lose on time. Oh, we lost on time. Tough. We lose in thinkers now at 13. We can't lose another one. Then we're really going to get caught up on. Let's see. Take here in the center. Knight's going to jump over. Castle. B6. We had a good start. Let's calm down. It's not over. We had some not the best game performances there. But the tourney's not over. We still have a chance. We had some leeway. We're still in first place. It's not as much of an advantage. That is okay. We're going to go here. They capture. I don't think there's checkmate. Check, king over. And then knight here. Out the way of the fork that they were going to get eventually. Take for check. Rook's going to slide attacking. And we're going to get our king to safety eventually. Another miscalculation. Another miscalculation. Okay, let's take here. Capture. Oh, I see. I see. Let me go here first, though. Oh! And we get the win. There we go. They're too low on time, and they couldn't move quick enough. We get the queen, and we get the... Let's go on heat card up. We get the win. 867. Appreciate the new sub there. Almost at 870. Oh, misclick. Misclick. Don't love to see that. But the game's not over. Let's lock in. Bishop here to B7 on this diagonal. Queen over here on this diagonal. We gotta manually do it. Manually do it. And get our king to safety. Wow, as soon as I thought about it, that's where they go. I was about to push up. What is that? Oh, appreciate the subscribe there. That's the first time I've heard the noise myself. I was so confused. I finally hooked up my speakers because I did not know a PC did not come with sound, or a monitor didn't come with sound. My first time doing it. So finally hooked up the speakers. I was very thrown off by that noise there. Appreciate the subscription, Ricardo. They're going to slide here. Exchange of rooks. And we still have the pin here. That's free. And we're aiming in here, check, and then checkmate. Alright, we get the win. Let's go to this next game here. We're in first still on a 2-game win streak. We've got a little bit of competition, but we got 2 clutch wins after losing to Thinker on that last game. Knight forward, looking for the exchange. Bishop can jump forward, and pawn to c3, a4, knight bd2, queen up, take with this rook there, check. Oh, there's really... Yeah, there's not more. Somehow, there's not more there. Wow, this is amazing defense. I should have been. I thought it should have been some type of mate, but they defended every attack, like every iteration, and they could have got 2 minor pieces. I'm actually kind of lucky this is all they got. They could have got more. They played amazing defense there. Gotta tip the cap, because I felt like that should have been a win, and it wasn't. Alright, rook's going to slide over. Queen down, looking to attack there on c5. Take a pawn. I'm going to offer a queen exchange. Right, 29 seconds, they accept it. Okay, was not expecting them to accept the queen trade, to be honest. Up here, guarding. I am ecstatic. I did that just as a move, really. Like, I was like, there's no way they're gonna do this. But rook over, take, free, and that's game. "13 seconds left to 12. Checkmate. Let's go to this next game. Alright, we're at 28. Thinker's on a 5-game win streak at 21. So we have someone who's right behind us, but we're both at 4 points to win now, and I'm only playing white on live. I don't control the color I get. So it's just randomized. If I get it back to back, low percentage chance, but still possible. Bihikaru 2 out of 2 games? Now that's ridiculous. Yeah, you really can't feel bad about losing. I don't think you did, but really should. That was a great game, man. We're gonna take this in the center. Knight forward. En passant. Here. Castle. Regarding that square, they still go for that. Take here with the queen. It was a good move. Oh! Oh, man. Not great. Free queen. Free queen. Not what you want to see. No. Oh, good thing that misclick wasn't even possible to play. Okay, we both had some bad moves this game. And now I'm up. Not sure exactly how this has transpired. Wait, what am I doing, dude? Okay. Check. King here. Check. Let's go get a second pawn here. And we get the queen. They slide over. Check. 9 seconds left. Check. Checkmate. Alright, we get the win. We take down the second place. That should be the tournament unless something crazy happens. You start playing chess if you never played online. Oh, okay. What got you into chess? What's your rating? And we're at 868. We're at almost at 870 there on YouTube. Much appreciated. Almost at 2,000 likes there on TikTok. But man, good game. We're able to get that win. We're on a 4-game win streak. We're 10 for 12. I will say, however the rest of it goes, I'm definitely more than okay with this performance versus last time. Definitely have won some games that were harder to win this time, and won the games I should have won this time. So definitely an improvement in like an hour or so. Good work. Knight's gonna slide here, over here on the file, and then I like, okay, queen here. I don't see a tactic. They walk into a pen. Not sure exactly why, but it's not a huge problem, I guess. Like, it's nothing. Oh. Definitely moving a little quickly there, because I had a free piece. Oh, they could have taken with their queen, I think. I don't think they have to lose anything, but mistakes happen. We're gonna go pawn here, trying to break open this side. And we're slightly up time, it's looking like. Yeah, we're up 30 or so. This is free because the rook's here. And now we're up a decent amount more. Capture. Check. Back. And knight can slide in. Oh, they're attacking, though. Very aggressive here. The knight's going to go attacking their rook. And then pawn to f6 for initiative. They have to drop back. They counterattack. We're cool with that with the position. They take their rook. Double up. And we can capture here. Check, and we can go down here, looking to move forward, down, Opposition. Opposition. They get away. But barely. Okay. Rook forward. And we win on time. Alright, so this next game. We're at 36. We're trying to build as big of a lead as we can while no one else as close to me is on a 4-game point win streak. And even if we lose this game here, we got to make it take the entire 2 minutes. We're trying to leave no room for error. We have to use all our time, so we have to move quick enough for them to move quick. And we'll move slow. Here. Or, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I have to move quick enough where they use all their time. Yes. That was it. I did not say that right. We're going for the pin. The knight can go here, looking to attack. They're thinking, and that is what I wanted. Alright. Wait, that doesn't work. Take. We made it work. Because I definitely blundered. I made it work in the end, but that's not how it should have looked. But we're plus 2 pawns. So I guess I didn't make that big of a mistake then. We're plus 2. This should just be a pretty simple win. But you know, doesn't always go that way. King's going to slide over. And they have to move their rook or their king. They move one. They have to move their rook or their king. They move that one. They have to move their rook or their king. Check. They have to move their rook or their king. This is Zugzwang, which is why it's fine to go down. They have to move one. They go here. They have to move. They're going to go there. When I go up, they have to move one of them. And that's why we're going to win the game here. They're just stuck back and forth. It's not stalemate. Queen here. Out the way. And then over. Checkmate. Alright, at 40 points to go to this next game. 13 above second place. Huge gap with 2 minutes left. So we should be able to hold this off. We're finishing on a 6-game win streak. Anybody should play around 1200 ELO. Do you know, I assume you know a opening around that time, around that rating. If you know an opening, I'd say definitely puzzles. That helped me a lot, to be honest with you. I use Lichess puzzles more. Their puzzle storm and their puzzle function, I think, is super helpful. Rapid games and reading, I'd say chess books, maybe middle game books, stuff about that. I haven't read too many myself. I read Reassess Your Chess, some of that. Very helpful, very good book, I'd say. The part I got to. Never played Blitz before. Playing it, but still awesome to watch. Appreciate that, man. This one's even faster, but this is 1+L, so it's bullet. But yeah, it is. It's fun to play, fun to watch. Can be stressful at times, though. We have 2 minutes left, waiting for a game. We can watch one in the meantime. Let's watch Thinker and Shadow. This one's over. Do we have any live games happening right now? Thinker and Dar. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Thinker is up a pawn. We're playing Gregory here. This game doesn't have to end. Let's see if it does. I will have to get off after this tourney, Gregory, but we can definitely go through the other two we didn't get to in the future. That's definitely something we can do. I'm hopping off stream after this one, but I got you. No, night here. If you're here tomorrow or whatever day you're here again, for sure. The rook's going to slide over here to c8. I'm not liking this. I guess we'll castle this bullet, but I really don't think it's a good... I'd rather play white. I'll say that much. I'd rather play white. Okay, I think c4. No. Oh, yeah, c4. Yeah. I should have played that before bishop f1. Oh, now it's trapped. But I should have done that because they could have put queen back. They sack. Take. Oh, they're doing some super sacrificing over here. I respect it. Go all out. We're going to guard this. They could have taken. I'm going to guard, and then maybe knight here, plugging that diagonal. Their queen's useless now on this attack. Take. So we're trying to keep the queen out the game. Queen's going to go here. The knight can't get there like it probably wants to. And we're trying to get our pieces active. They slide in with the knight. Queen down. Here, forcing the queen exchange. We're up the piece of the material we want to trade down. is what we want. Oh, they go there first, though. Okay. That makes sense, too. There's no reason to not do that first. Good catch by them. We're going to go bishop here, trying to force the bishop trade. Because I want them to have no artillery. No pieces to work against me. Pawn forward. Oh, it ends. GG, Gregory. Great game. So, this is the final standings for the final tournament today. First place, I got first. 6-game win streak, 40 points there. 12 for 14. Second, Thinker Teacher, 10 for 14. 30 points, 2-game win streak to end. And third place, Shadow Monarch, Sung Jin Woo. 8 for 13, 22 points. And Fork the King was very close, 22 points as well. But tiebreaker goes to Shadow. So, thank you all for tuning in today. It was a fun stream. I love doing the puzzles at the beginning. Fun tournaments. Thank you all for playing. Cannot do this without you guys. Playing our stats? Let's see. Me and Thinker are now dead even. 71, 12, 71. That is crazy. We've played, what is that? 154 games, and we have the exact same score. That seems almost impossible. Very impossible. But it's always fun playing, man. If you guys want to support me, I'm PJ's Chess on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube. All free. Twitch, the follow's free. PJ Chess 993 there. That rhymed unintentionally there. And then I also posted a YouTube video today. If you want to see my CCO recap, I went 4-0. It's on YouTube. You can check that out. Have fun with making